Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Late night stream, late night stream, late night. Oh shit. So today we're gonna see if I can actually get $1. If I can get $1 from this stream, it will be a success. $1, $1, $1, one fucking dollar, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Dude, I really hope I get fucking monetized or whatever. $1, $1 for a push-up, $1 for a effing push-up. That's all I ask is one simple dollar. That way I can buy myself a nice Subway sandwich.
You can call me inspirational though.
Who
I'll
the
take
fuck is
that.
this guy?
Thanks, man. Thanks, master. That's a weird name.
How the
but
fuck did you
I'll
came up on my
Dude,
shit?
smoking. Roll that shit up, man. Roll that shit up. We got a little bit of. Our cake bar safe. I got 2 cake bars on me right now. As long as you got the real one, you're all right. Just broke up with my girlfriend. Good stuff, man. What's your Adam and Eve code? Khan. Khan. I always wondered if you can use it in person. Just notice me. I asked you to wish me birthday on the 4th of July. Little 1 month after, man. What's good? Welcome back. What are your rules gonna be on weed for your kids? Once they're out of my house, they can do what they want. As like once they move out. I don't know. I'll probably hopefully try to explain to them like, yo, weed's cool. Like I'm down for you to smoke weed once you're older.
Oh
There's no
fuck, my fucking anus. It hurts. Dude, how the fuck did he shut up on my recommendation? What, like, this is what I don't get, man. I should put hashtag live. I did though, did I? I'm pretty sure I did. I spent 10 hours outside. Who fucking cares? I care.
Wait to watch them perform. But what I really want to focus on today is those rides. Jimmy Fallon raced through New York. Fast and Furious. Fuck, I don't remember. Fast and Furious.
He went to a carnival thing. Cool. Dude. The Cult of Andrew Tate, Dark Secrets of the War Room.
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you,
Yes.
give up their lives for you, consider you God?
Not really, no.
Is Andrew Tate starting a cult? In my previous video, I documented his whole life story, and during that I came across a clip that kind of shook me.
I think it's good for me to be able to say, look, I have 110,000 people who like me, who are my fans, for example, who would help me if I ever asked for it, not that I ever would, who agree with my worldviews, but they're being taken seriously because they also have financial means. If they're complete brokies, nobody gives a shit.
Wait, so isn't that what a cult is?
When you hear him say that, and then you realize he's openly supported other cult leaders like Joseph Kony.
And the reason I got this t-shirt made is because I have a lot of respect.
Are you serious?
Now I know, okay, he's a warlord, whatever. But Kony is a G.
And he has even praised the infamous German dictator.
Wait, now hold on. Didn't the guy... Okay. Alright, hear me out. Bro, didn't the guy that started the whole Stop Cody or whatever got like high on ecstasy or some shit, and then like he went out in public like butt ass naked and just started like raving and shit? Because after that, we really haven't heard of Coney as much.
Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast, speed, attack. Hitler conquered Europe with blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly.
Then you realize he now has over 130,000 people paying him every month, essentially for his advice. But above all else, he has a secret organization called the War Room, a network of members with varied expertise which allows them to exert influence globally. They congregate in real life, with the ultimate goal of achieving freedom in a world of slavery.
This slavery is just beginning. They're trying to reduce you to a QR code, and they are looking for people who blindly comply. This is why they make these mandates. The mandate is designed to purge the ranks of anybody who is not a slave.
This world of slavery is what he calls the Matrix, which kind of is just anyone who participates in the confines of today's society.
When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave. In this Matrix, we're used for our efforts and our energies. And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor. The best thing to do is to understand the rules of the game and find a way to win.
So is it possible that Andrew Tate is doing a 2022 version of convincing people to believe in his worldview and worshiping him, then funneling them into a secret group to control them even more? Then once he has that control, well, we don't really know what he's going to do next. But he is going to do something based on what he said here.
Are you trying to keep up being like as viral as you are forever?
This is stage one of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, then step 2 begins. The conquest is continuing.
What is step
Start
2?
doing research on cults, how they form, how they operate, how do members join. Then research on cult leaders. How do they act? How do they recruit? How are they successful and unsuccessful? And before I give you this example, think about Andrew.
Hold up. If you seriously think Andrew Tate is gonna start in the cult, you're out of your goddamn mind. Also, for the people that think Andrew Tate is like a god or some shit, you're out of your goddamn mind if you think that's gonna happen. Cause I've never signed up to the War Room. I've never seen the War Room. I don't know what shit they talk about. If someone has the inside scoop, let me know. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna start an actual cult. That's just crazy talk.
The War Room Network, and how he thinks everyone is living in the Matrix. Typically, cults start as religious groups, which slowly turn into something dark and sinister. For example, the People's Temple. Jim Jones was a Methodist preacher with a sizable congregation in Indianapolis. He began to perform faith healings. Many of his followers believed he had a supernatural gift. The church would be renamed to the People's Temple, and Jones warned his followers that he had received visions of a nuclear attack that would devastate Indianapolis. This led the church to relocating to Guyana and forming their own little town that we now know as Jonestown. In the beginning, everything seemed alright, just a group of people trying to make a community. Eventually, a U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan led a fact-finding mission and went to Jonestown. While visiting, members of the People's Temple told Congressman Ryan they needed help and wanted to leave. Ryan quickly departed with 15 of those members. While boarding their plane, a truck of the cult members arrived at the airstrip and began shooting at the plane. Congressman Ryan and 4 others were killed that day. Later that same day, Jones, knowing that the U.S. government would send the military to seize Jonestown, was quoted saying, "No way for us to die. We must die with some dignity." A drink mixture of Flavor Aid and cyanide was created and handed out to all members. Those who refused.
Weren't there the ones that like wear Nike shoes as well? Like they wore the same clothes and shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know.
To drink were injected with cyanide via syringe against their will. In total, 909 inhabitants of Jonestown died that day.
That's wild.
Cults are structured like an onion. The outer layers consist of helpful, harmless, and agreeable information. As you get closer to the center, you find more unusual and evil ideals. Andrew started to gain traction by representing the ideals of right-wing conservatives on social media in a day and age where liberal ideals dominate the mainstream. In America, it's assumed the country is about 50% Republican and 50% Democrat, but most celebrities, companies, and mainstream media outlets identify as Democratic and liberal, so there is, theoretically, a huge part of the country that is being underrepresented. That's where Andrew steps in. People latch onto him and his ideas because he says the things that generally most Republicans or conservatives agree with.
Doesn't that show how powerful the people behind all this shit are?
Yeah.
You know, like you got Trump who doesn't give a shit.
It's a big fight we have ahead of us.
You know, and you've got the best soldier you could have as a president, and he's still struggling to get the wall built. He's still struggling. Still people, conservatives are being censored on social media.
This is the outer layer of the cult onion. The second layer of the onion would be more of his controversial takes that divide people. The things he says or does where even his own followers might disagree. To get to the more shady and evil layers, if there are any, you would probably have to join the war room. He's extremely vague with what the war room really is.
The War Room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old.
What we do know is that the War Room is like the Freemasons, which some consider to be a cult. We know it's a secret organization. We know that members have to pay to be in it, as well as compete to prove their value.
Yeah, why? If it wasn't a cult, wouldn't he want more followers and members join his cult? That way people would like agree with him more. Because if that's the case, why the fuck will he charge you almost $5,000 just to join his program classes?
To the organization. We know that people join because they fear being stuck in the Matrix, and the War Room will be able to protect them. We know they meet in real life.
I mean, he did say himself, it's like no guarantee. Like, this all comes back to the fucking gym fiasco. Like, you can't blame the gym if you don't have a six-pack. You can only blame yourself, bro. This is fucking crazy.
We only know 3 members of the War Room. Tristan Tate, this author, and this guy Iggy, who is the master of spells and shadows. According to his Twitter account, he is the greatest hypnotist the world has ever known. Every other member of the War Room we can assume is just looked at as a number based on this video. So I want you to consider all of that while watching this video.
Don't you want to become a cult leader? Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how. Establish front groups.
We're a Bible study group.
We're a management course. We're a meditation center.
Hustlers University.
Promise to fulfill their dreams.
We have the secrets to self-improvement. Join our elite mission.
You cannot stop me. I'm that guy. You need my help. You have 2 choices. You either sell your soul to Tate and say, I accept Tate as all-knowing. I will listen to you inside of Hustlers University. Please save me.
Offer them something free and get them to feel obliged to give you something in return.
And welcome to the Hustlers University 2.0 webinar. Free presentation.
Gradually, over time, you'll begin to shape the recruit's behavior by granting or withholding this love and attention. After they've bonded, slowly start making your demands upon them. The message being,
nothing in this world has value unless it relates to the leader.
If you have less money than me, even by a single cent, you're a fucking brokey, a wagey, a peon, a peasant, a nobody.
Control their behavior.
Come live with us.
Wear these clothes.
Eat this food.
Why drink Coke? Why the would you spend £3 on a Coke when you could have an orange juice, a coffee, and a water?
One of the most important ways to discover if someone's a dickhead or not is if they wear a smartwatch.
But male haircuts are probably the
Okay. He's not. I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate is not gonna force all of his members to shave their heads and like wear the clothes. This is fucking stupid, bro.
Top of the mountains, like pointless shit men do.
I want to be like him. Let me ask you a question. Do you eat salt and pepper? Or do you only eat salt?
Prescribe a rigid schedule.
You don't have blood. You don't wake up to go piss at 3:32 a.m. and go, I'm not going back to sleep because I want to make some fucking money. So you're all lazy.
Control their thoughts.
Our ideology answers all questions to all problems.
If I talk about something, I know exactly what I'm talking about all of the time. There are still idiots out there who go, I don't know if I can trust you.
Control their emotions. Induce guilt.
And here I am showing you how war room members live their lives. And you're not thinking, I need to get in that room. I don't know what you're thinking. You're probably not thinking at all. And instead, you're going to sit at home, make some excuse for why you're not in the war room, why you're not part of our network.
And fear.
I think you need to be sitting here panicking at the fact that you don't have enough money. You need to be concerned and worried and sad, and you need to do something about it today.
Control information. Keep them from knowing all the workings of the cult.
War Room is a private network. That's the most I can say. Kind of imagine the Freemasons of old. The War Room is the most powerful network on the face of the planet today.
Tell them that there is a part of their mind they must eliminate in order to find happiness.
No one cares about how depressed you are. No one gives a shit.
Okay, bro. Like, this is not. What?
You motherfuckers who aren't happy need to learn to be grateful.
Claim authority. It can come from a divine source,
Not only am I a better specimen of man, I am actually fulfilled with divine purpose. I'm one of God's favorites.
bogus scientific research, or special knowledge.
I've analyzed the entire Earth and realized all of the world's problems. I'm about to tell you the root cause of every single problem in the world.
Make up stories about yourself to boost your importance.
I say with 1,000% confidence, I don't know any other motherfucker alive who could have done what I did yesterday.
Encourage separation from their family.
With a bunch of other insignificant.
I mean,
Think about
he
it.
has a
Dad's
point, though.
bitch, Mom's stupid.
No one's doing what he's doing right now. Like, he just came out, just came out of nowhere. Look, Andrew Tate stole our girl at the club. Bro, like, shut up, man. There's a lot of parallels between the How to Be a Cult Leader video and clips of Andrew Tate. His dad was a grandmaster chess player, so all his moves that he's making online probably have been premeditated. Now, the question we have to ask of ourselves is, what is his overall impact on his followers, positive or negative? Is he helping people or making them worse? That's what I'm fucking saying. He's literally admitted to everything he does being planned because of his experience in chess. Sounds cool to say, but in reality, it doesn't work that way. He is strategic. That has nothing to do with his chess abilities. I mean, chess, dude, chess is fucking hard. Like, don't keep, like, I dabble a little bit of chess, but I'll always get my ass beat. Like, my queen would just automatically get fucked. I think Andrew Tate knows what he's doing with all those controversial opinions. Get the whole internet talking about you for more fame. Exactly, haters will make you famous. It's such a classic strategy. I make entertaining videos just like Patrick. I bet 100% will make you laugh. If not, you can come to tell me. There's nothing really deep about it. Anyone who's a critical thinker knows he's shady, no different than the government. People love having control. For some, it might be an overall on a small scale, but for others like Tay on a larger one, and this is just from one cause and one cause only. You guessed it, greed. It has always been that way and will forever be that way. Bro, some of your videos are good, but your take on this is so wrong. Trying to act like he's a Manson is mistaken. He is more like Jake Paul. He is a successful influencer who makes money off of people wanting to see his stuff. You calling him a cult leader is like me calling you a cult leader and saying people who watch your videos are cultists. It's just over exaggerated. Exactly, bro. This is over exaggerated. Yo, what color is your Bugatti? Hey, what's up, Chucky2437? Oh my god, we're on the late night again, bro. Dude, this guy is saying I'm subscribed to him too, because he actually does make some pretty cool videos. But this is just dumb as shit, bro.
Sister, brother, whoever, losers, your aunt, that favorite aunt, dumb as fuck. If they die, nobody would care.
Have confessionals where people demonize their early lives and only praise their life in the group.
So I felt very alone, particularly before I joined the war room. I always say time and blood. I want to know, do our souls align? I need to find people that believe things that I believe, that want the same things that I want. You need to find a group of people that can support you inside a tribe that's strong enough to have your back all the way around. And that is the number one reason you should make the investment to join the war room.
What the fuck is this, man?
But don't be stupid about it. Start slowly. A good con man takes a little bit of truth and a lot of lies and pulls the wool over the eyes of the ignorant.
This is stage one of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, and then step 2 begins. The conquest is continuing.
This is over exaggerated. This is so fucking weird. That's like saying you, Chucky, that you're a fucking cultist. What the fuck is these emojis? What emojis? I have emojis now? Cause like I need about like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours if I'm going to get like special emotes. I was thinking once I get super chat and monetize and shit, yeah, I'm gonna make some emotes. My first emote is Fiji water. Because Fiji water is the best water there is. Fuck Dasani. I fucking hate Dasani. Fucking saltwater piece of shit. Or are you talking about these emotes? The YouTube. I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's see, like, bro. Tate puts up an extreme act to get students to buy his course. He's not different from any other guru. He just marketed himself better. I expect to see more Andrew Tate copycats in the next few months. That's what I'm saying, bro. Just because you want to help people out with, with their finances and shit does not make you a fucking cult leader. Gotta get that smart water. Smart water as well. I like smart water too. Smart water, Fiji. What was that other? Voss, I think it was called Voss water. The one in the glass bottle. That shit was fucking cool. Anything that's in the glass bottle, I'm so gonna fucking get it.
It's complicated, high value.
It's complicated. So this is the channel that Sneeko reacts. So let's give that a subscribe and let's check out some videos. Politics matter, being approachable, looks versus money. Bro, Kevin Samuels was in here. Rest in peace,
I was
Kevin
looking
Samuels.
at a channel called It's Complicated. Shout out to the It's Complicated channel. Got some great content over there. When does it become harassment? That's why I love the shout out to the It's Complicated channel. I love a lot of the questions that man asks because it shows the duplicity and the double standards that women in one breath will say,
Dude, what is that he has on his desk? I want it. I want that so bad.
I want equality, such and so forth, but then you want men to be old school and
it's like
chivalrous.
Gravity.
But then wait a minute. Shout out to the it's.
Is this just a memorial? Rest in peace, my man. Rest in peace. Yo, react to this. Flocka makes the speaker rage. What makes you like Tate? What I like about Andrew Tate, bro, for one, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And that's the thing. That's why most people were like hating on him, is because he's doing whatever the fuck he wants. He could do whatever the fuck he wants. I respect that. And not only that, he knows he's a dick. He knows he's a dick. He knows his character. I respect that. Like, as long as he had that self-awareness, I respect that. You know, like, some people are so lost in their, like, ego and shit. Like, he knows he has ego. He knows. That's the thing. And I respect that. Like, he's doing something that most people want to do, is like do whatever the fuck you want, say whatever the fuck you want. Also, did you saw Steve? Yeah, Steve will do it. Yeah, his fucking channel got deleted, bro. That shit sucks. Free my mans. Free my man. Steve will do it. Like, hold up. So if you just go up, it's gone. Bro, this guy got 3K views just talking about it. Shit. What the hell is this?
I don't want to be a bitch, but you guys are really boring.
What? This how it be. Make it 4 aka. I'm 10, don't care. What the hell?
Let's keep this between me and you.
No, I don't want to see more shorts. Yo, react to Flocka makes the speaker. Quick. this the one?
That nigga said hello like we on the phone, fool. Ugly ass nigga.
Oh, ugly ass nigga.
You gang banging on the Xbox, whack ass nigga.
You gang banging on the Xbox, looking ass nigga.
Dude, Raid is the best map.
You got a long ass Febreze canister head, ugly ass nigga.
Both
Ugly as
smell
shit.
like
Stop
that.
talking, bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
You open cans up with your nose, fool. Can open the nose ass nigga.
Got a beer bottle nose, ugly ass nigga. Get an open beer
Bottle
bottle.
cap neck ass nigga.
Man, shut your cut your ass up, bitch. You right.
Oh my god.
You got some long ass boots when you go to school with your bum ass. Shut your baby dick ass up, bitch.
I miss these lobbies.
You wear diapers, fool. Shut your bitch ass
Oh
up.
yeah, I wear diapers.
Huggies wearing ass nigga. You still piss in the bed, fuck boy.
Yep, I piss in the bed.
Yeah, he lame here. Yep, I used to touch it. Big tongue ass nigga. My bagged out, fool. Hell nah.
My asshole hurts.
Extension cord neck ass nigga. Shut up, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
COD boss.
Oh,
COD
damn.
boss, you can go ahead and talk now.
Shut the fuck up.
Jeez.
Who you talk about, COD boss?
Yeah, COD
Yeah,
boss. Come on,
I
dude.
think I'm gonna mute you.
Oh, boss, shut your ugly ass up. Man, shut your fat basketball head ass up. Shut your basketball head ass.
people
Shut
do
your hoe
it.
ass up,
It's
nigga.
used.
Palm tree shaped head ass nigga. Ugly as
That
shit.
mind muting niggas and shit.
Alright, COD
I don't
boss.
know because like I just recently uploaded a video like what's the point of hating? Then I talk about like Andrew Tate, like why white people hate Andrew Tate so much instead of hating, get fucking inspired. That's the thing with today's society. Like people hate instead of getting inspired by people. It's like it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I basically talk about that and like how doctors make money off of you if you're like depressed or some shit. Forgot what else.
I'm not gonna be mean.
Made that like 6 hours ago.
Fucking Twizzler dick.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking black ass.
You a bitch, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. Stop screaming like a little hoe. Stop, nigga.
This is the last trial.
Stop screaming like a bitch, nigga. Stop screaming like a bitch. Stop screaming like a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. You a hoe.
Holy shit.
Squeaking ass, nigga.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
What the
was he even
fuck,
saying?
man?
He got a tic tac dick and he's screaming.
How long ago was
This
this?
nigga screaming. Hold on, I'm finna kill myself. It's just not funny. Hold up.
Bro, you sound like a bitch.
5 years ago.
This nigga ain't even one.
Hey,
Well, you probably still watch Toy Story. I hope
For real, bitch.
you die, you black ass nigger.
I hope you
Dumbass
die
up,
with
bitch.
Hey,
You like bitch
yo.
water, ugly bitch.
Quit talking about yourself, you fucking hippo.
Hey,
Hey,
yo.
yo.
Killing him every time. He keep going to the same fucking spot.
Man, shut your crybaby ass up, bitch. Ugly ass nigga like my personal weight trainer, fat head ass. You ugly as shit, bitch. Salami pussy neck ass, bitch. Shut up, bitch. You smell like tuna water, ugly ass nigga.
Called you a chocolate chip.
Savage, shut your bitch ass up too, ho. Taco shell head ass, nigga. You ugly as fuck.
Savage, you there?
Go kill yourself.
This nigga came out of nowhere with his fat cactus head ass, nigga. Ugly as shit.
Put that dick in your upper toes. I'm a real young nigga.
Bruh.
You're not even mature yet.
You're always 6, nigga. You crying like a bitch. Get a fucking kill, crybaby ass nigga.
Drugs? Are you on drugs?
Your mama on drugs. Cause you had your dumb ass. Weak ass
Are you
nigga.
on cocaine?
Your daddy should have poured out, fuck nigga.
At least I don't smoke weed.
Yo, what's wrong with
I'm gonna
smoking
beat
weed?
your ass, fool. You better stop yelling.
Oh, fuck you. What? Okay.
Yeah, set your bitch ass up before he beat your ass. Your mama finna beat the fuck out you. She on the way with the belt now, bitch ass
My
boy.
mom said I can call you a nigger because you're
Your
black.
mom said she finna beat the white off your bitch ass.
Why you racist? You're
Bruh.
racist.
How is he racist?
Dollar sign head ass nigga.
You say that. You say nigger too much.
You way at the
You're
bottom.
The fact that
You
these
way
kids
at the bottom.
exist.
You're at the bottom, fool. You're not shit.
What's going on, guys? Before you click off this video, I just want to explain why I haven't uploaded in a while. Just give me a few seconds, and then you guys will see a sneak peek of the next video that I'm going to make. Yes, there is a part 2 of this video. Believe it or not, there's a lot going on. Now, the reason why I haven't uploaded in a while is because this month has been crazy for me. I had so much work. I had a lot of school. A lot of exams happen at one time. And on top of that, I got sick.
Fuck school.
Which is fantastic. By the sound of my voice, I'm sure you know how great I'm feeling. Also, if you guys didn't see my Battlefield 1 video, I uploaded it, I think, like
Alright,
2
so he
days
just
ago.
talks about. Dude, where did he go? I mean, he's still around. Get that subscribe. Jerome? If we're talking about Minecraft Jerome? That's vicious. Dude. I need to find more. Excuse me, I need to find more interesting channels. Because my subscriptions, they look like ass. I mean, this was interesting. Holy shit. What the fuck? Sneeko versus Young Dawn. Is God real?
So why is it not okay that Catholicism is a denomination?
Are we talking about actual Jerome? Like from Minecraft? Hold up. Yeah, we're talking about Jerome ASF. Or Jerome AC? I'm talking about this Jerome right here. Minecraft Jerome. Jerome ASF.
So Jerome just gotta have chicken in his name. That's what you're saying.
Xbox gaming is gamer tag. Now you go ahead and tell me that sucking dick ain't gay. Go ahead and say it.
I'm just trying to let you know that's why your breath smells like shit 24/7.
What the fuck?
Hey, Brocker, let's all with the sexual tension, man. What's up, man? You like
Bro. I don't think this is a controversial take, but Advanced Warfare was the most shittiest Call of Duty I ever fucking played. Hands down the worst Call of Duty I ever played.
me or something? Yeah, I like that. No homo.
No, you been gay. That's what that is. You are a walking fart stink.
No, you gonna get to know me. We gonna date. Man, you sent me a message said smiley face, man. You being a faggot.
It ain't gay. What?
Hold on, Jerome, don't you rap? You rap, right?
Yeah, I'm a rapper. Rap battle. Fucking go. Hey, yo, Flock, you trying to rap battle?
You trying to pay me?
Yeah, I'll pay your ass. Hey, go ahead, go first.
Bro, ain't no money in my account, so what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot. No, Flocka, you have to pay him though, rap battle.
Yeah, you gotta pay me, bro. $500 first.
Like $500.
How about if I just suck your dick or something?
Bro, whose mama did you come out of with that gay ass?
Hey, my mama's mama, nigga. Hey, you go ahead and tell me that sucking dick ain't gay. Go ahead and say it.
Bro, you sucking dick to get a rap battle. What planet are you?
Dude, I remember this map
Dick,
too.
natural, man.
No, hold on.
This map
what
was
planet
some.
are you from sucking dick to get a rap
I'm
battle?
just saying you gonna keep talking that shit in prison and get your dick
No,
sucked.
you're not saying any motherfucking thing. Sucking
No,
dick
you
to
gonna get your dick
somebody
sucked in
rap.
your ass be talking to me like that.
So you gonna suck somebody's dick to get to come do a show?
Yeah, I'm gonna suck that dick from the back and beat your ass.
This man is a true fag.
But why you calling me a faggot? I ain't said nothing gay in my life.
Bro, your whole demeanor is gay. What you just said.
What does demeanor mean, dog? That's like a long word. It sound like wiener. I don't like that shit.
It sounds like you do like wiener. You gonna suck it.
My stomach.
Right now, man.
Dick for rap battle. I imagine what you doing for free.
Well, look. There ain't nothing wrong with sucking dick. You know, you don't like it.
Nah, homeboy, you got the game twisted.
I'll tell you, man. Bring your ass to prison, man. I'll be behind that ass 24/7.
You gonna be in prison.
Oh
for a long
no.
time.
No, I'm gonna be smacking that ass, sucking on the juicy lips. Hey, Flocka, let's all with the sexual tension, man. What's up, man? You like me or something? You wanna make out or
Ain't no
something?
sexual tension over here, partner.
Man, you sound cute as hell,
yo.
dog.
You're gay?
Yeah, I know he gay, man. He sent me a message said smiley face, man. He being a faggot.
Bro, you the type of nigga send emojis to ask his friend what he doing. Gay ass shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with doing. Sometimes I say, hey, what's up with it, dog? Suck that dick, kissy face.
Hey,
That
you
means like I
send
wanna hang
smiley
out.
face emojis, don't you?
Yeah, I like that.
True faggot.
Why you keep calling me a faggot? Ain't nothing wrong with sucking dick and hanging out with your friends.
Wow,
Oh damn.
Flocka.
That's probably why he like mad or something, because he like trying to change it on me. But he really gay inside.
I know you gay inside, nigga. That's what you just said. You
I
sucking
seen
dick
this
for
on
rap
NBC
battle.
Dateline. I seen this before. I'm gonna come over there, dog. I'm gonna smack that ass, nigga, like some bongo drums, man. You know I don't be playing.
Bro, I don't know you, fool.
No, you gonna get to know me. We gonna date.
But you gonna catch yourself in a coma.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be in a dick coma because that dick's so big.
Dude,
You an orphan, ain't you?
I remember
being
playing the
orphan. Now you call
zombies
me gay and
version.
I'm an orphan. You being real disrespectful.
You gotta
Ass.
be an orphan, fool, because ain't no way in the hell your mama allowing you to walk around like this.
On real note, dog, I ain't never said anything gay in my life. Look, sucking dick is like a passion. It's like a hobby. Don't mean I'm gay. It means like I like to get down.
Dude, this
low.
kind of
Like
reminds
to
me of
get
this
down,
one
though.
video.
My
That's
knees,
acceptable
no
where
homo.
you from.
Yeah, dog, go to prison, man. Prison will change you, man. You be looking at boys like they girls and shit. No homo.
Oh, you been gay. That's what that is. You
How I
use
been
prison
gay?
as an excuse.
There ain't nothing wrong with sucking dick, man. Go ahead and try it one time.
bro.
Go ahead, you gonna like it.
Bro, you got me fucked up.
You gotta try it, Flocka. You might actually like it.
Hey, Oz, we know what you doing. We don't need your 2 cents. You got the dick so far up your ass. I bet you
done
can
nothing
tell what
wrong.
Chaos ate for breakfast this morning. His dick so far up your ass.
Man, what's wrong with dick for breakfast? Hey,
Still?
Flocka, one day you gonna
Dick
go
for
to prison
breakfast?
and I'll be right behind that ass, smacking that ass.
One day, fool, somebody gonna shank the shit out you. You gonna try the wrong
You gonna
person.
shame me with that dick?
Man, get your fruitcake ass.
Oh
You
no.
like dick too? See, we bonded, my nigga. We need to hang out more.
Worst Call of Duty. I'm not about to lie. Hang on, this kind of reminds me of this. Realist. Bruh.
Getting robbed in the hood is
Dude, he hasn't not uploaded in 2 years. Oh wait, where is... Where's the one I was trying? Bro, I miss... Oh, here it is. Real men suck dick.
Like the first 30 seconds, you feel me? I don't know about the rest of the time because I never got.
Bro, this is some facts right here, bro. This is facts.
Hello, and welcome to the realest. I said the realest nigga alive. You know, ever since I came out of the hospital, I've been putting on some pounds because I did lose a lot of weight in the hospital, so I had to eat healthy, but I had to eat a lot. I've been getting my body in shape. I'm looking much better. I woke up in the mirror this morning. I'm like, you know, I'm looking a little bit sexy, you know what I'm saying? So I start teasing myself a little bit. I start putting down my box a little bit, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, my shit looking dumb fat. Like, to be honest, if I was a girl, I would suck my shit. I really would. And then I thought to myself, I said, if I was a nigga, I think I would still suck my shit. And then I thought to myself, matter of fact, I'm about to suck my shit right fucking now. And I started thinking, wait a minute, I don't even know how to suck dick. Like, how can I consider myself a real man? Because at the end of the day, when you an alpha male, you know how to do everything. You know what I'm saying? When you an alpha male, you have to know if a nigga's cute. If you walking down the street with your girl, and a nigga's cute, and he says hi to your shorty, and you're like, oh, that nigga ugly. And every man is ugly to you because you so straight. How you gonna know who's a threat? How you gonna know what's competition in your real nigganess? You feel me? So you gotta give credit where it's due. You gotta know if a nigga's cuter than you. You feel me? You gotta know if a nigga's attractive. That's what an alpha male's being about. It ain't gay, it's just knowing your competition. And to keep it a buck, you gotta know how to suck dick if you wanna be a real man. You feel me? Before y'all start going ape shit, let me explain myself. You feel me?
A wise man once said, "A man knows what a man wants."
Because at the end of the day, y'all know that I take shit that y'all niggas think is wrong, and I make that shit right. Because at the end of the day, I'm the realest nigga alive, and I overexpose shit that y'all niggas never saw before. Now, if you walking down the street and you in the struggle, OD like you broke, niggas is about to evict you next month type shit, and a rich white nigga walks up to you and he says, I give you $1 billion if you suck my dick right now. First of all, that nigga ain't even asking you for how long you should suck that shit. Hypothetically speaking, that nigga tells you 5 minutes. Would you rather be gay for 5 minutes or stupid for life? Cause if you don't suck that dick and you giving up $1 billion, you a fucking idiot. With $1 billion, I could buy me a whole new fucking mouth. I'll take the 5 minutes of faggotry. Thank you very much. I'm dead sucking that dick. I promise you. If you a real nigga and you stay talking about that you getting this paper, you gonna do whatever it takes, you feel me? Cause money's the motive, you feel me? Talking all this shit about you getting paper, and at the moment that there's opportunity to get paper, you ain't gonna do that shit. At the end of the day, it's a gay action. What you do doesn't make you gay. It's the intentions behind it. It's whether you like it or not. You feel me? I could kiss a nigga. That don't make me gay. I could fuck a nigga in his ass if I wanted to. That don't mean I'm gay. I could just do it just to do it. And I'll still be straighter than a fucking pencil. If you giving me money, why not? I gets this money. I'm about this money life. You feel me? Y'all niggas stay talking about y'all about this money life, but y'all powered by bitches. Y'all bitch made ass niggas. Do anything for pussy. You feel me? Do anything to look good for pussy. Talking about, nah, I'm straight, my nigga. What I look like going to my girl talking about that I just sucked dick for this $1 billion. Nigga, fuck that bitch. You got $1 billion. You could buy yourself 1 billion bitches with that. But I wouldn't buy 1 billion bitches. You feel me? I'm not a bitch-made nigga. I'm not out here trying to impress women. I'm not trying to get women. I'm about this paper. You feel me? When you get paper, when you chase the money, women follow. When you chase women, you losing money. You feel me? I forgot who said that shit. I think it was like Kane Carter or some shit. Or Spoken Reasons. It was one of them black niggas. But there's some real ass niggas, you feel me? Gotta give credit where it's due, you feel me? Niggas can't chop me with that fucking copyright bullshit. Scenario number 2. You walking down the street, it's 2 o'clock at night, and 5 niggas come up to you, and they say, give it up. You take out your wallet, they say, I'm not talking about that. Them niggas wanna fuck you. You gotta hit them niggas with the alternative, like, yo, I can't at least suck y'all niggas dicks or some shit, cause I'm dead not trying to get fucked right now. First of all, I got a phobia of blood. Second of all, if you getting fucked in your ass, that's enough time for you to start liking that shit, because there's a prostate gland right there. That's the male G-spot, you feel me? You gonna start liking that shit, and then you just gonna start getting fucked by niggas on the regular. In any situation, not for money, not for nothing. You just gonna start wanting to get fucked. And I don't want to get fucked, you feel me? That's just, not because it's gay, because at the end of the day, it's not the action that makes you gay.
It's the intentions.
But only because I don't want to waste my time. That time that I'm wasting wanting to get fucked by niggas, I could just be getting more paper, you feel me? And I'm not a prostitute. I'm not gonna charge niggas to fuck me in my ass, you feel me? But if you just sucking dick for money, that's just being like a food tester, you feel me? You doing the ice cream flavor test. You just sucking the cone for a little bit for some money, you feel me? You giving them feedback on how they taste. If you getting fucked, that's just straight up prostitution. So yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta know how to suck dick. I don't understand, like, if it's a life or death situation, like, why would you not rather suck the dick? You suck 5 dicks for a little bit, for like 5 minutes, rather than getting fucking plowed by like 5 niggas. I'd rather suck the dick, you feel me? I'm not getting it in my ass, you feel me? Cause if you sucking dick, you sucking dick, that shit don't hurt. Sucking dick don't hurt. Getting fucked in your ass is definitely gonna fucking hurt you for like the first 30 seconds, you feel me? I don't know about the rest of the time because I never got fucked in my ass. I suck dick,
that's
so I never
wild.
had to deal with that shit.
Hey,
the smart bitches are the ones that suck dick because they don't gotta get fucked. They don't gotta waste energy, you feel me? They just suck the dick and make that nigga nut right away, you feel me? The better you are sucking dick, the faster them niggas nut, you feel me? And then the job is done, you feel me? If a nigga offered you $1 billion, would you not suck that nigga dick if he said, I'll give you $1 billion to suck my dick? It's $1 billion fucking dollars, nigga. I could buy you an esophagus with half of that money. Really get me tight, yo. Anyway, it's been real, everybody. It was the realest nigga alive. Listen, man, at the end of the day, it's not like sucking dick is my profession, you feel me? All I'm saying is that if this video shit don't work out, you gotta respect the hustle, you feel me? If you gotta suck dick for money, you gotta suck dick for money. It's not gay as long as you go
home chase money,
with that
woman
money.
follow.
As long as you spoiling a woman with that money, you feel me? At the end of the day, we will all be the realest nigga alive as long as you listen to the realest nigga alive. First name realest, middle name a nigga, last name alive.
That scared the shit out of me. Side chicks
hey, yo,
and a home right.
Hey yo, what's good? Oh. A fucking yo. New videos every Thursday all the way from New York City at 10 p.m. to the UK at 3 a.m. Please stand by.
I like this one better. Real men for real woman don't.
Realest nigga alive.
New videos every Thursday all the way from New York City at 10 p.m. to the UK at 3 a.m. Please stand by. I said it's the realest nigga alive. Now, if you didn't see this video, go see it now, where I explained that if a man has a promiscuously large penis, he looks great, he knows how to cook, he gives great sex, and he does all of these different things, and he's a great husband, then there has to be one thing that's wrong with him. If he seems perfect, then he's a cheater.
All right, man. Peace out, Chucky2437. Have a good night, man. Stay safe.
Thus, explaining the philosophy that every good man is faithful, but every great man is a cheater. Not to my surprise, many women were offended, claiming that if men could be cheaters to practice, then women can cheat to practice as well. Now here's where I tell you that women cheating is not justified, and it is probably one of the most irrational and selfish things that you can do. It is the epitome of greed. Look at the difference between a penis and a vagina. A penis has about 3 sections. The shaft, the glands or the tip, the mushroom pad, whatever you want to call it, and the scrotum, which is the sac. Now look at the vagina. It has many layers. It has the outer labia, the inner labia. There's a G spot, a C spot, an A spot, you know, the clitoris. All of these different layers to a woman. So thus it is very, very hard to figure out how to please a woman. So a man must go out and cheat with various different women to increase his versatility. So many different layers to a woman, both physically and emotionally, for men to understand. So in order for a man to perfect his craft at pleasing his women, he has to go and find other women to practice on. This way, we don't feel insecure. We have, you know, female friends that we can just have sex with, we practice on, we don't have to answer to them. It does not have to be good to them, because at the end of the day, they're not our wife. If we're not eating it right, our friend is not gonna, you know, hold our feelings into consideration. They're just gonna say, listen, man, that shit was whack. You need to step your tongue game up there. You're not hitting the right angles down there. Your wife is not gonna like this shit. I'm gonna tell you because your wife is not. Your wife is gonna be like, yeah, it was beautiful, baby. It was so great. But at the end of the day, your wife is gonna lie to you. When you don't cheat on your wife is gonna be sitting here lying to your face, talking about you giving her great sex. And then you're gonna wonder why she left you out of nowhere, when all along it was just the sex. 50% of marriages end in divorces, and a great percentage of that is due to having bad sex. Good sex could fix anything. On the other hand, we have men that are very simple-minded. We can't even hide the fact that we cheat. We can't even hide the fact that we lying. At the end of the day, men don't lie. We can't lie. We may be saying something to you and our mouth is lying, but our face never lies. Our face always has a stupid look on it when we're lying. So you can tell that we're always telling the truth. A man will never lie to you. So if you ever say, oh, he lied to me, he played me, no, bitch, you're just stupid. Because a man cannot lie to you. A man cannot lie to the average woman. You have to be stupid in order to be fooled. That's why it's called fooled. Now, you can't fool a man, you can only deceive a man. Because it doesn't matter how smart a man is, a woman will always outsmart a man. A woman will always be so much more complex for a man to figure out. So a man can always get lied to, but you just cannot ever lie to a woman. Anyone can agree with this. Anyone that doesn't agree with this is in denial. The difference between trying to figure out how to please a man and trying to please a woman is like the difference between trying to play the triangle well and trying to play the saxophone well. When you play the triangle, you hit it once, ding, has a nice resonating sound, beautiful sound at the first touch. The same way you touch a man's penis and it gets hard, automatically. You beat it off, up and down movements, lateral movements, that's all. And it will come. What woman can't make a man come? Easy. Now you have the saxophone where you have to position your mouth in a certain way. If you just put your mouth on it and just blow, it'll go, ah, ah. Why would you ever want to hear that? That is not a pleasant noise. That is pain. That is a painful noise. You want that. In order to get that noise, you have to practice on different saxophones. You have to practice on the Selmer. You have to practice on the P. Moriat. You have to practice on the Yamaha. You have to be very versatile. You have to know how to maneuver your fingers. You have to go to different teachers in order to get insight. You know, I'm going to stick by that metaphor of music because it goes hand in hand. It is so easy to play a triangle. Think about how many women look up how to give a hand job. Now think about how many men look up online how to give a nice fingering that will make a woman come. Who the hell doesn't know how to give a hand job? Who doesn't know how to make a man come? By show of hands. Even a man knows how to make himself come. There are women out there that don't even know how to make themselves come. That proves the complexity of women and that men have to practice. Who the fuck is calling my house? Hello? Yeah. Is there $1 billion involved? No? Not interested, sorry. Anyway, back to the point. Think about it. Men have so many different reasons to cheat, but women have none. It is not justifiable the same way that men need to cheat. There is a necessity. It's a burning desire. The reason why men have the need to have sex with people is because it's in our genetics, it's in our hormones. We need to do that. We need to spread our seed. We need to have that. We need those lessons. We need to learn how to please our main chick. Our main chick is not going to tell us the truth when we're not doing things right because they care about our feelings. Female friends and side chicks are going to tell you to you straight, listen, the head game is whack, you need to fix it. Imagine you go to a salsa band's concert and you see the man has one conga. You're gonna say, wow, that's really whack. He must be pretty terrible if he only knows how to play one conga. Now when you have 4 congas, you can say, wow, that dude must be pretty damn good, huh? Because you have one conga, you can make the nice simple basic rhythm. But it's starting to get boring, right? It's getting annoying. This is your main chick right here. This is what you keep rhythm on. But eventually, you're gonna hit that you hear that? It spices up things when you have another woman besides that to make it look like you're better, to feel better. You get more skills, you get more versatile. You start learning how to do even new things with the main chick just by touching that other drum a couple of times throughout. But you just gotta make sure that you hitting that main drum more times and giving that most of your...
Oh my god, he needs to make more, dude. This was 2014. Comedy and truth. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I feel like the first step to really getting over trauma is awareness and being honest with yourself on how that's influenced you later on in life. Then you can start to unpack all of that trauma. You can't just put that shit under the rug and act like this thing didn't affect me in any way.
They couldn't even kick Britney
I feel like
out of
most
school
people
or
don't
send her
deserve
to an
forgiveness, but that's what makes forgiveness special, is that it places the power in the hands of the person that was wronged to say, I do forgive you. Even if you don't deserve it, even if most people don't think you deserve it, I forgive you because I think you deserve a second chance. Welcome to the Nexus Recap. I'm Almonte, the dude that got robbed. We have...
Nelly from My Best Friends Betrayed Me.
We here. Trauma bond.
Wait, so this dude had allegations?
Yikes.
Sadly, Debo couldn't make it. I kicked off...
Wait, what? What? Allegations? The funny thing is that people think this stuff only happens in the hood or in the urban core. I grew up in the most dangerous and poor parts of DC, and I was never touched. I don't fight. I'm really introverted, but still never got touched. But the minute my mother decided to move us outside the city into the safer suburbs is when I got jumped and robbed. And for what? All I had was $5 in my pocket. This was 11 years ago when I was 19 years old. Don't be naive into thinking you're good just because you're outside the hood city. It can happen to anyone at any time at any given place. You're safe nowhere in this country, to be honest. Americans really have a false sense of security when they leave the hood. A few months ago, I was sitting around West 14th Street, Chelsea, White, pretty upscale hipster neighborhood. I was assaulted at random, but what seemed to be some coked up white guy that had been walking around aimlessly trying to random people. That's so fucking weird. Oh, this spoke to me. I was in a mass shooting. Me and my boyfriend were shot by the mass shooter side by side. I lived. He died. I have so much underlying trauma. I'm always on fright mode. 3 others lost their lives. We were getting something to eat at a local Waffle House. We just had orders, and we were waiting on our food. He basically was hunting us. He sat in his car and watched us all. He then stepped out of his vehicle and proceeded to shoot. It lasted for 42 seconds. How could so much devastation happen in 42 seconds? In 42 seconds, he killed 4 people and severely injures me and another girl. I struggle going to any public place because I don't feel safe. I had 30 reconstruction surgeries and they had to reattach my leg. I'm no longer walking and lost a lot of my independence. I struggle so hard with sickness. Can I get a link, bro? Hold up. Oh shit. Yo.
I don't mean to sound hysterical. For that, but baby, if you left, oh, I decide.
What the fuck happened, yo? Yo, that's wild. I think she has the information on her GoFundMe. Dude, what the fuck? Why do you show that? Gross. My name is Don Reason for behalf. On Sunday, April 22, at 3 a.m. was one of the Waffles. Hey, yo, that's wild, bro. That's fucking wild. I don't know if I can show that because of the terms of service. Fuck, man. Fuck. Damn it. Why'd you show that? I understand, like, I'm sorry for your loss, but dude, come on. No one wants to see that? I get it, it's like proof.
The first step to really getting over trauma is awareness and being honest with yourself on how that's influenced you later on in life. Then you can start to unpack all the
Dude, what fucking happened, man? What happened to this man? Should I like send him a DM or some shit? It has been exactly 1 year, 2 months, and 20 days for me, bro. They're accusing him of sexual abuse right now. Apparently, he goes by Nova now and also changes pronouns to they, them. Are you serious? Which is saying that, as in his way to show how convenient the name and pronoun change was, it was a way for him to distance himself from this. He just got allegations of him saying he was a sexual abuser, not him being a real sexual abuser. A dog. They may suck, but you can't go mistreating people you don't like. These items are sounding legit to me as I look through them. Alright, we're going down the rabbit hole, dude. Exposed? Yo!
I want to
Sneeko?
find out like why he's getting canceled. I'm gonna watch this. Let's see if they're just lying about it. To be honest, I don't have any strong opinions. I'm not in a yelling mood. I feel like if this was yesterday, I'd be like, this lying bitch. But
Hey, yo. Okay, hold up. Before we pause this, I want to take pre-workout because I'm going to work out soon. we're about to go down to this rabbit hole, man. Rabbit hole. What am I talking about? Oh my god! Like, why does this man?
He's figured out what he did. He's a really smart guy. This guy Almonte. Also, he's gender neutral. He's a they them. He was one of the first they thems I ever met.
One of the first?
Yeah. He's the only dude they them I know. Scoot over a little more. You way off the camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got some poo and ass.
It is so hot out. Yo, chat. What did you do today? We just went to the beach and shit. Was it warm out where you at? Tell me about the weather. What did you do today? Huh? I do?
I do.
Yeah, you stink. That ass,
A little too loud.
Hey, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity. Here we talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrities, books, movies, and TV shows, and anything else that garners my...
Yo, chat. When you make your videos, don't do that shit. I just saw the peak levels. That intro was busting through the red, and then... Every time you watch a female on YouTube, can't you just read on their face how long she took to get ready for this?
No.
Are you kidding me? This is take 3, and look at all the makeup she did just to put on the camera. Girls can't just like turn on a camera and talk.
Girls do their makeup pretty freaking quickly.
Girls can't turn on the camera and talk. They have to fucking make themselves. She like picked out this outfit, made sure everything was great. Like she put her eyeshadow, her lipstick on to cancel a YouTuber. She got pretty to cancel someone. For real, chat. Like, do you think she just turned on the camera and talked, or like how long was she getting ready?
Like 10 minutes.
Attention this week. And today we're going to be talking about the allegations surrounding YouTuber Nova Almonte from the Almonte films. So before we even get into this video, trigger warning for sexual assault of a minor, grooming, suicide, verbal abuse, things of that nature. If you view these topics as too triggering, please skip this video. I promise you.
I'll be back.
Can you turn on captions?
I don't care. I don't really care. Chad, you really want to
skip to the point and turn on captions?
Yeah, I know, but girls can't get to the point. We need to sift through like 10 minutes of her nonsense before she says what happened. All right, but fine. Let's turn on captions. I'm sorry.
Back next week with something a lot more lighthearted than this one. Now, this video is by no means my first time talking about content creator being...
I know, but I'm just sorry. Like, I wish I could skip everything if a woman says besides you.
When...
I don't know when, because women, you'll just talk. And I got my makeup done, so now I'm gonna talk about nothing for 10 minutes.
Fly like a bird, fly like a bird.
Content. I loved the talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrities, books, movies, and TV shows.
How much nonsense we gotta go through to get it. All right, here we go. Pronouns.
All right, okay.
To not use the wrong pronouns. But if I do, I just wanted to be known that was...
What is she talking about? Chat. Hold on. No. Before we continue, chat. But no, don't leave. Okay, fine, get ice cream. Chat, this is what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. I didn't want to be mad. But what is she talking about? They just chat, bro. She got her makeup done, so now she feels like she can talk. And she's not saying nothing, bro. I'm sorry if I don't say pronouns right, but the pronoun...
But if I do, I just wanted to be known that there is no malicious intent behind it.
Shut up! Of course, that's the person who's canceling him, bro. I'm sorry if I use the wrong pronouns, but I want to let you know I have no malicious intent with the pronouns. Just fucking talk about
Hi, sisters.
Chat, I don't want to yell, bro. I don't want to go overboard, but like that's just...
That I am not purposely trying to misgender Nova.
No, Maria, we're watching all of it. We're watching.
I feel like it explains.
2 minutes in and she hasn't said a single thing. Who?
What,
The donation?
My arm out of the way. Yeah, now they have proof.
Chat, relax. Don't screen grab that. Did I just assault her? Are you okay, babe? I'm sorry.
Bro, just watch.
I'm sorry. No, whoa, stop. Come on. You know what I mean, that. I don't know what came over me. That wasn't me. That was my father. It's just it's something. It's just I'm so I can't believe I really did that. It's just absurd. Oh, I don't know what came over me. It must be I've been drinking. I'm so lightheaded. I'm thinking do you have an ibuprofen? Oh, can't believe it. Work has been stressing me out.
This situation perfectly. They started their channel on February 6, 2013. They now have 263K followers. Nova is a vlogger and filmmaker most known for their satirical videos commenting on either current events or social issues. I would say that Nova really rose to fame in the rise of woke culture because a lot of their videos were satirical videos on, you know, social issues, and that was like a breeding ground for like the pre-hoteps to watch those types of videos from people that seemed smarter than them, and they would like eat that shit up. Now, this whole situation started for me on, of course, the Bird app. I was scrolling on the app, and then I see this tweet from Alexis or
Oh, bro, bitches just chat, bro.
Intellectual media.
Why is she adding all this follow-up? She just said, he has 215,000 subscribers, and he started his channel on 2013.
I know, like,
and I'm wearing makeup,
if
so
they're
look at me because I feel
watching the
cute.
video, they know who they're gonna be.
Bro, yeah, like,
listening
why
about.
do you need to list the most basic facts, bro? Like, she wrote a Google Doc so like she could feel like she's smart and just said stuff. Ugh. Ugh. Blech.
Intellectual media here on YouTube. The tweet states, my statements regarding the allegations against Nova Almonte / Almonte Films. It has come to my attention that my video editor, Almonte Films / Nova Almonte, has been accused of sexual assault, abuse, intimidation, and other horrible things that in no way reflect my values or that of intellectual media. I am devastated and heartbroken. I believe the survivors and have moved.
Look at the visual right now. She doesn't even realize that this is the visual. And I'm reading a tweet that's on the screen that you're also reading and covering my whole face so you can't see it. But I don't know enough about cameras to know that this is not good content. Okay, we'll speed it up, chat. We'll speed it up, chat. Am I being a dick right now? Yeah. But like in a good way? Like in a charming way?
No, you're not, but
Like I'm being like a good dick, why?
everybody wants to know what he did.
Okay, fine. You're right.
To terminate the relationship. I have talked with Almonte and cannot say I believe their version of events. As a rape survivor and someone with severe trust issues, ask yourself how often you see me collaborate with others. I feel violated and betrayed, but that is nothing close to what the victims are feeling. You can get more information from the Instagram page and the attached screenshot. If you are a victim, you can also reach out to that page. Please do not DM me.
Say what happened.
Please, this is
Oh my God.
spearhead this movement
So
and create a
annoying.
platform for these victims to
bitches
speak
are-
out about what
I
happened.
hate storytelling. You know the freaking plot is gonna be at minute 17, and all of this is
Just build up. It's just like she knows that people are interested in this, so she's taking any opportunity to just talk.
What an
Now
asshole.
she wants to talk. She has her moment to shine, so she's gonna put on her makeup and like
Ratchet ass hoes.
She's
Fuck.
a black queen, chill. Yeah, whatever. But she's not talking about anything. We're 6 minutes in.
page to read victim stories. Should we just go there in the freaking link? Is that all of Almonte's victims?
Don't say some behind you. I'm not gonna get scared by you doing that. Link to the victim stories are just a bunch of fucking woke selfies. Does she have she, her in her bio? They, them! Yes! I did it! I did it! Ooh! 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 You can tell by the septum piercing, chats. These are they, them. Like, girls just dress up as a gender. It's not even fucking, like, have anything to do with gender identity. They just put on, like, fucking 3 nose piercings, and now they're a man and a woman at the same time. Of course she's a they, them. Of course.
Dude,
Man, free
get
Almonte.
to the point. I'm sorry. Like,
You have not even heard any of his stories.
Free Almonte. He was a great YouTuber, man.
So what? You don't know the stories.
Yeah, but she's a they, them. So, okay, yeah. Alright, I don't know the stories. Okay. Let's figure it out.
allegedly Amante. Hate that I say allegedly, but you know, you can't get sued. So the first post on this Instagram says, announcement, Nova Amante, aka the Amante Films, has committed multiple acts of abuse, predation, and other acts of violence within many. I don't know if you pronounce this by POC or you just say Black Indigenous POCs.
What are you talking about? She's just, like... Chad, this is why I gotta start yelling, man.
I thought you said it wasn't gonna be an angry stream.
It's not gonna be an angry stream, but every time I listen to them talk, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, bro. I don't know if it's called Black Indigenous POC, but the POC is BIPOC. Just shut the fuck up. People have so much. It's just they waste our time. She spent 2 minutes like correcting herself and making sure she didn't offend anybody by saying the wrong pronouns or the wrong POC. Just say what happened. What happened? Why are you wasting our time? You're not pretty enough to waste our time. Okay, you're right. I'm yelling too. I'm wilding. Bro, chat, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be better. I don't know what came over me. That was my father. That was not me. I'm worked up. It's just, I need to get a massage or something. I can't believe that. I'm just stressed.
Dude, we haven't even got into the video.
Friends within the community, if you or someone you know has an experience to share, please DM me at soul.3cents with 2 S's. Anonymity will be respected. I will have the Instagram in my description box below.
Shut the fuck up. She's still okay.
Or someone you know has an experience with Nova, as well as it says that like what abuses are being alleged.
I'm not sorry, but that was my father.
They have sexual assault, emotional abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse, defamation, and gaslighting, to just name a few. And what this movement is asking for.
Thank you, young Dilly. Pathetic society gives people like her a voice. Yeah, like victims can there's power in being a victim now. I'm a they, them, oppressed, someone hurt me. Listen, I'm a victim, everyone. Listen to me,
Is community accountability and for Nova.
You know, maybe I'm wilding right now, because if he actually did something, then I'm wilding right now.
Annoying. Watch the vid.
I might be fucking wilding right now, and he didn't,
to be taken out of queer safe spaces. As of me recording this video, there are 5 alleged victims. I'm not going to read you all 5 of these victims' statements. I would really appreciate it if you would go and read them for yourselves, because there's one thing to hear me and to actually read the words yourself from these victims. Also, I would really appreciate you guys going over to the Instagram and the Twitter. And I don't know if I mentioned even, it's
just
I don't have anything in this video.
Chad, don't say that I'm wilding, just tell me to watch the video, because you want me to just sit through this fucking nonsense, bro.
Well, we could have just skipped
I'm not skipping. No, we're watching it. This is your people.
They all share in common with their experiences with Nova. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but majority of the alleged victims are underage. And in one of these screenshots, Nova even states that they are aware of how young one of these alleged victims are compared to themselves. So it seemingly seems like Nova is extremely aware of how young the people they are preying on are. Also, in those same string of messages, Nova is threatening to send their fans over to that person's page so they can attack them. From some of the victims' testimonies, you can see that Nova was allegedly soliciting nudes from these minors and would then get very verbally abusive if they did not get their way. One victim states that Nova had allegedly created a bunch of fake pages and harassed them. Now, today is a Wednesday, so Tuesday, Blaze, the owner of the Instagram page and the spearhead of this movement, spoke on their past relationship with Nova. Blaze states that they had met Nova in 2016 at a meet and greet, and quickly afterwards they started hanging out, and soon after their relationship became sexual. The next sequence of events is what Blaze would describe as love bombing from Nova, being overly affectionate, trying to tell them how special they were, how much they loved them very quickly in their relationship, as well as during sex, Nova would refer to Blaze as their wife. Blaze also admits that Nova and Blaze were both mutually toxic to each other. Now, Blaze's mother did not approve of Blaze's relationship with Nova, and as time went on and Blaze continued to take Nova's side, Blaze's mother then kicked them out. Nova then allowed Blaze to move in with them. There, they agreed to be in a monogamous relationship until Blaze felt comfortable being part of a polyamorous.
She just said no. Someone's saying 10 surprise in 1923. Oh yeah, the video's just over. Yeah, no, I'm done. Marie, I'm bored as hell. It's just more entertaining if I yell and complain than watch this.
Oh my god. He does have a point though. She wasn't really getting to the fucking point.
monogamy in marriage and long-term relationships, it's like turning a person into a possession. It's your person, and when you bring them to parties, they're like your little trophy.
Yeah.
You walk it
It's
around.
a lot of image
it's like
stuff.
it's like an outfit.
Mhm.
It's like when people get those dogs and they just carry it in their purse all day. It's an
Right.
accessory.
Mhm.
That's what having a long-term relationship is for a lot of people. And if you ask people who have been cheated on and that have cheated, the act itself is not really the problem.
Mhm.
It's the lie.
It's the lie, yes.
It's the deceit. It's the going
Very
behind it
true.
back. But the actual act itself, everyone
Mhm.
everyone's gonna do that at some point.
Yeah.
It's like when I was a kid and my mom really didn't want me to smoke weed. I just wanted to smoke weed so much more. That's the only thing I thought about. Like it was gonna get me in trouble at school. Like, ooh, I'm sneaking around. And I got really good at it, man. I got so good at smoking weed in secret. It was the best out. I was not good at anything else.
I'm about to get you mad as fuck. Envision this shit. You taught your shorty so.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. So what the fuck happened, man? What the fuck happened? Is this him?
Here is your biggity boy Almonte with a very hard video to make. I was going to make a video on biphobia. Long overdue, I know. So I posted this tweet.
Dude, I don't know, man, but I feel like those allegations, I don't know. Like I will watch. I don't know if I want to watch it. Free my mans. Free my thems. They thems. 6 text sides your crush is not actually. Who fucking cares?
Would you say that if a girl is doing things for you in a way where they kind of bring value without you having to like coach them, would you say they love you?
I've experienced a lot of female love in my life. I know when women love me, and it's not hard to make a woman love you as a man. I don't think it's really that difficult. I have a lot of women who love me, but this is actually the meta point that I was going to say before you said that. If a woman truly loves you, she'll stay with you without that shit. So the women who go to their man, marry me or I'm leaving.
Yeah, they're done.
Then why the fuck you marrying a bitch who's already thinking about, she's already given you conditions to fucking keep the relationship? If a woman truly loves you and you sit there and say, look, I've been around the world. I'm about it. I know things you don't know. Signing that piece of paper is bad for me. It's also bad for you. It's bad for business. Shut the fuck up.
What about?
Okay, but how do I know you love me? Because I tolerate you. Shh. Done. No fucking wedding, no bells, no dress, no bollocks. It's all bullshit. And men fall into this trap, but no man wants to get married. This is another thing I'm going to say. And I'm not shitting on guys who get married. Get married. It's your prerogative. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying me. I truly don't believe any man actually wants to get married. He wants his woman to be loyal. He wants his woman as a wife. He doesn't want to be a husband. He just wants to do it so she's less likely to cheat. It's a degree of insecurity. Well, if I marry her, she'll know I really love her, and maybe then she won't leave. If you really know your bitch ain't going to leave you, if you knew in the stars, if God came down and said she's never going to leave you, never going to leave you, she's yours, you own her soul, would you marry her? He's like, fuck no. Why? She's mine. It's done. I know my chick ain't leaving me. My chicks ain't going nowhere. So why the fuck am I marrying them?
Damn. Dude, I always keep seeing this guy. Whoever's reading this, I pray what are you going to do gets better and whatever you're struggling with is boring. You know, I'm going to give it a like. Dude. What a stream. So does he still have social media? Oh no. He's gone. What about Twitter? Oh no. So he's somewhat still active. July 20. Not that long ago. Yeah, July 20, 2022. So like he's somewhat active on Twitter. Dang, man. Cancel culture. That's what happens when you let cancel culture consume you. Jesus Christ. Billie Jean. Sneeko needs to stop.
A couple days ago, I made a video on Sneeko's downward spiral. The video is essentially me explaining from a fan perspective that I think he might be going down a dark rabbit hole and to take a step back in order to just not go crazy. The video was pretty lighthearted and I thought that he'd actually take it to heart, but he went pretty berserk. I advise you watch that video first, but anyway, Sneeko made a response to that video. It's 2:30 a.m., but we're gonna dissect this thing bit by bit because I just want to get this shit over with.
The downward spiral of Sneeko. Ironic that this is made while I've never had such an upward spiral in my life.
The downward spiral isn't about your clout. Your clout is better than ever. It's about you as a person. You probably see this man. Look at that face. His name is Sneeko. He does a lot of like, you know, wake the people up. Wake up. We're bitches and losers. We need to be better. And
yeah, you've been watching all my shit. You're still making a hate video saying it's a downward spiral. You see how goofy this is? This guy's a loser. That's why nobody watches his videos. That's why you need to make this.
It's not a hate video. I say in the video literally that I don't hate you. The video is about you just slowly turning into a degenerate. You said I'm a loser and that's why I don't get any views. While I am a loser, I don't get views because I just started uploading videos. I think I'm doing a pretty good job for a beginner creator. I mean, I already got you to respond to this video.
Because he hearing the message that you need to get up and do it, and instead of accepting it, he's just gonna make a video hating on me.
You're saying this like you assume you know what I do, like I don't get up and do shit. It may be that I don't. And again, this is not—
Hold up. So Sneeko. Is it you boy? That's a pretty cool name. About Cap.
A couple days ago, I made a video on Sneeko's downward—
Nah.
A couple days ago, I made a video on Sneeko's downward spiral. The video is essentially me explaining from a fan perspective that I think he might be going down a dark rabbit hole and to take a step back in order to just not go crazy. The video was pretty lighthearted and I thought that he'd actually take it to heart, but he went pretty berserk. I advise you watch that video first, but anyway, Sneeko made a response to that video. It's 2:30 a.m., but we're gonna dissect this thing bit by bit because I just want to get this shit over with.
The downward spiral of Sneeko. Ironic that this is made while I've never had such an upward spiral in my life.
The downward spiral isn't about your clout. Your clout is better than ever. It's about you as a person. You probably see this man. Look at that face. His name is Sneeko. He does a lot of like, you know, wake the people up. Wake up. We're bitches and losers. We need to be better. And
yeah, you've been watching all my shit. You're still making a hate video saying it's a downward spiral. You see how goofy this is? This guy.
Sneeko is insecure. Sneeko Rex. Sneeko, the Kanye of YouTube. Daryl Spiral, Sneeko.
If you've been on the internet the past few days, you've probably seen this man. Look at that face. His name is Sneeko. He does a lot of like, you know, wake the people up. Wake up, we're bitches and losers. We need to be better and cooler. We're soft. Society's soft and stuff. And I actually knew this guy. I saw a bunch of his videos a while back.
It's half character, half him. The base stuff is that he doesn't want to make it boring, and I get that, but it makes him seem unreasonable. The Papa God debate, Sneeko lost, but Papa God could have been easily disproven. Hell, he was getting railed on by Luke. But Sneeko was trying to be entertaining and not make the debate boring, which in turn made him look like an idiot and ruin his credibility. The style only benefits very little people, but it reaches a large audience. Dude, what the fuck?
Somebody said boxing match.
He's gonna run in circles.
This is crazy. This is why I said in the last video.
Wait, I think they had like a debate on God. God, where's the video?
2 hours of change.
Sneeko. God. So
Andrew Tate explains to Chip why he believes in God and isn't atheist anymore.
I saw a crazy video of him today.
What happened?
Beating the shit out of some girl. You ever seen that?
Bro.
I never seen that before.
Oh, God, Cass, why are you such a bot sometimes?
I just never seen the video.
He wasn't beating the shit out of a girl.
What?
Bro, it was. Who do you think filmed that? They were in the room together.
I don't know.
They were fucking. That's some king.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, duh. Why would somebody film
She
that?
wasn't even naked.
Bro, why would somebody film that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's bot, bro. You just be like, see, oh my God, I can't believe he would do that.
I mean,
obviously that's his girl, and they're fucking around. She's on some kink shit.
I mean, it didn't bother me. I just thought it was weird.
I can't believe he beat a girl.
Would you do that in bed? You smack the shit out of her like that?
If she wanted me to, if that was her thing.
I would feel weird doing that.
And you know what's funny? He also posted a video afterwards of them in bed together again. And she said, yeah, you still gonna be a bitch this time?
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Someone said, is that Elon Musk?
What?
You. I was like, Cass is the smart one here. Okay, if you believe that shit, bro, you a bot. Okay, he beat a woman.
You said I had never seen the video before, bro.
No, but everyone believes that and they're trying to cancel him for that.
Why are you an atheist? Why don't you believe in God?
I'm an atheist because there's no way I can look back 2,000 years and read a book and go, oh, well, that's the way I should live. It's like the way you think of life, where you say that governments rule over everything that you do. I believe the same thing with a book. You look at a book and go, that's the fucking facts right there. How are you going to let a book rule what you say? That's nuts to me. Right. It's actually insane. It's actually mad because 2,000 years ago, no.
Are you mad?
Religion in and of itself is separate to God. However, religion in and of itself, do you believe that religion in and of itself is a force for good? Do you believe that religion...
I actually do, because my family, so I've got a family that's half Christian, half Muslim, and I respect all, the way they live is a lot better than the way I'm not Muslim.
So, let me ask you another question. If 100 people believe in a god, and the
Okay, that's kind of boring. I like, yeah, this debate.
The denomination of Christianity, but
Because
Christianity is ultimately a denomination of Judaism.
It's not. Judaism is an incomplete religion, essentially. Judaism is an incomplete.
Why do you say that?
Because
Jews, you in the chat? What do you think about that?
It's incomplete because they denied their savior when he appeared before them. Jews killed Jesus. So if Jesus is God, then the Jews are wrong. If Jesus is not God, then Christians are wrong. It's that simple.
Don't you think that to be religious, you need to be open to the fact that it could be incorrect? Because ultimately, all religions believe in the same things.
They don't, though.
They believe in the same things, just it's a different scripture.
Who's the savior of Islam?
Muhammad.
He's not. He's a prophet.
So because it's not a savior, it's not a complete religion?
Yeah, you don't earn salvation by believing in Muhammad. You're not saved from eternal damnation by believing in Muhammad.
Bro, I like.
And that makes it an
this man should be a pastor
No, that
at the
means
church.
that Islam doesn't have a savior.
Be like a
So you
priest.
don't think that you can be that you should be open-minded to other belief systems?
What do you mean?
Like you're not open to the fact that maybe you're wrong, that maybe these religions are correct.
Personally, no, I am not open to the possibility of being wrong in the sense of this is what I believe. You know what I mean? So if you believe that, how can I put this? If you believe that, what's another popular belief system?
Astrology.
Well, I guess it all comes back to God. If you believe that, I really don't know what else to compare it to because there is nothing else to compare it to.
Evolution.
I don't need, to me, in my experience, it is true. Like, I know this.
In your experience?
Right. I know this. So when you feel like you know something, right? So you feel
but you know that you're also limited to your own experience. So you cannot know more than somebody else because you're just a man.
But that's the point. I'm not trying to convince you of anything, Sneeko.
You are trying to convince me of Christianity.
No, I'm not.
Then what's your purpose?
I'm giving you the gospel.
Why?
I cannot.
Why are you giving me the gospel?
Because I've been commanded to by God.
For what's the purpose? To make me join Christianity.
That is not up to me.
But isn't that what you're trying to do by telling me the gospel?
I would never give the gospel to someone who doesn't want it.
I'm
only saying this because it appears that you're open to hearing what I have to say.
I am.
And so that's it. But like, I'm not like trying to convince you of it. If you don't want me to talk about this is your plan.
Scott Man's world.
Talk about it. Because you have conviction in what you believe. But I also think that you should be able to question your beliefs too.
There is nothing to question once you truly believe. That's the definition of belief. To have no doubt. So you're asking me to doubt something I don't have doubt.
Yes, but knowing that you're a human is also admitting that you could be wrong.
But if I've seen evidence, right? If I've seen evidence, like for instance,
everybody in every religion believes that. Muslims believe that. Jews believe that. They all believe like this is the way. And so if there's all these different religions,
I'm not trying to change their minds.
Isn't that enough to question like, okay, maybe I'm wrong?
No.
The fact that there's all different types of religions that ultimately kind of believe in the same thing?
No.
Okay. Sacred Heart said non-denomination was first used at Stone Campbell Restoration Movement in America.
I'm not non-denominational.
Ego Ray said, I wouldn't consider watching comedians as challenging. Comedians are trying to get a laugh out of the crowd so they aren't being genuine. I don't think that's a way to discredit somebody as being genuine or disingenuine. They try to manipulate the crowd in order to gain popularity. Okay. Sneeko, watch 10 reasons. Sneeko, look up Persona, Christy, and Treasury merits and... Jewish guy said, I'm Jewish. We simply don't believe Jesus is the Messiah. Yeah. Then who is the Messiah in Judaism?
He hasn't come.
And they believe like he's going to come one day.
I have no idea what they think.
People are saying that you're closed-minded. Like, don't you think that's? I kind of agree that that's a limiting factor in your belief system. In thinking and firmly believing in what you believe.
Let me put it like
that is closed-minded. Even what I believe in the shit I'm talking about. Matrix. I can be wrong. I'm capable of being wrong.
Look at this.
The way your worldview, you're not even capable of being incorrect.
You're not. No, because most people's worldview of most people have never experienced true belief in a God, and they want to stay in their wicked ways, and so they desperately want to either not hear this, or they desperately want me to try and admit to them that, oh, I could be wrong when I truly know I'm not wrong. In the same way, let's say you're fat, right? And then I tell you, you want to lose weight? Here's what you do. Restrict your calories and up your exercise. And then you lose that weight. And then someone comes to tell you, you know...
Hold on, I gotta crack my back. Oh boy, that felt good, man. That felt so fucking good. If you know how to crack your back, you know how it feels. Like, it feels so good. Like, you feel.
There's another way to lose weight. What? Drink this tummy tea. This is how you're gonna lose weight. You're now you're closed-minded because you say, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna stick to calorie restriction and exercise because I've done it.
Because that's your experience, exactly.
But why should I now, if I've tried something and found truth in it and know that it works, right, and know that is true, why then am I closed-minded because I don't want to drink your tummy
Because you're
tea?
watching comedy and you're calling it blasphemy.
Because he is committing blasphemy. Blasphemy is a real word with a real definition. No, there's a definition for blasphemy.
I know. If you're a Christian, then it's blasphemy. But to the whole crowd, not everybody here is Christian.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I am a Christian. He is committing blasphemy, and so, like, I should be allowed to respond to that.
Yeah. Chad, do you think that that's a closed-minded way of thinking, not being able to question that you have a limited belief system?
You can question me. I'm not going to question my God.
I'm asking what Chad thinks, if they think that's closed-minded or not.
I mean, okay, that's fine.
I was saved by God. He showed me in my room. I was suffering and called out. Christians are active tonight, man. Yes, no, yes, no.
See,
what do you think that is? 50-50? 60-40 you?
I don't know, but the point is, people are mad at me just because I'm talking about this. I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to convert, I'm just saying my belief. And people get mad when they hear it because it's truth and it's light and it's revealing something inside them that they don't want to face, because it means that they're going to have to change the way they live their lives. And people, the Bible says it, the heart of man hates God. And so, you know, being a Christian is a very unique experience. You don't see Christians going into mosques or going onto Islamic YouTube channels and like trying to debate them or anything, but you see that non-stop from Muslims towards Christians. I'm not saying it never happens, but the overwhelming experience is in that direction.
But a Muslim person said, in Islam, God is our savior, Muhammad is our last prophet. I like you, Don, but you're very ignorant on Islam. Please search up, summarize what we believe in our relationship with God in 30 seconds. So you're saying God is our savior in Islam?
God is your savior.
I mean, you're laughing at that, but also you're saying Jesus is your savior, but also Jesus is God in Christianity. Right. So God is also your savior.
No, but I'm saying, no, first of all,
what?
You don't have a savior, because you get into heaven in Islam by your works. You get into Islam, you get into heaven in Islam based on your deeds. You have to save yourself. If you don't do the works, you are going to hell. That I know. This is something they tell themselves. True, I don't know as much about Islam as somebody who reads the Quran every day and goes to worship at the mosque every day. But I've watched a fair amount of Islamic content. I've watched a fair amount of content from Christians talking, you know, from ex-Muslims who are now Christians who tell you how to speak to Muslims. I've put in a little effort and I learned enough to know that your religion is a works-based religion. If you don't do the deeds, you do not go into heaven. Also, the average, if you are honest, if someone asks you, are you going into heaven? You can't tell me for sure yes or no as a Muslim. You don't know. You don't know. You won't find out. You believe that you won't find out until you are in front of God on Judgment Day. That is not having a savior. My savior has given me a path to salvation that I can know that when I die, before I die, whether or not I'm going to heaven or hell. That is the difference between Christianity and Islam. It's one of several. And also, Islam, let's not pretend that Islam isn't a derivative of Christianity, a mashup between Christianity and Judaism. That's really what the religion is. It came after both. It takes heavily
Christianity
from both.
came after Judaism.
Yeah, no, but it's one. It truly is.
They all came from the same place, right?
No,
weren't they all born in Jerusalem? All three of those religions. Where were they born?
So Islam is a deviation from the Torah. The Bible is a continuation of the Torah.
Okay, but they all started in Jerusalem, correct?
I'm not sure where Islam started.
Oh, bro, this shit's funny.
Judea, Christianity, and then like in the same area, pretty much. Mecca, Judea, aren't they like? How far apart are all those places?
I mean,
they all came from like.
I mean, if I went
to the same place,
if I went to Judea today and made a religion and then took heavily from the Bible, it does, and from the Old Testament, that doesn't now mean that they're related in both ways. It's related in one direction. I took from those religions. Now I don't care about what you believe as a Muslim. I don't care. Like, I'm not here to convince you otherwise. The Bible says that the law of God is a perfect tool for salvation. I just spread the gospel, take it or leave it. If you want to,
but don't you see the difference? Like when we were reacting to Corey Hawken, like you were saying that this is blasphemy, you're not allowed to watch that, and like you were laughing along. But then you watch George Carlin, and then you're not open-minded enough to listen to him.
Corey Holcomb was not directly insulted.
Why is that not blasphemy though? That's not blasphemy, but George Carlin's blasphemy.
No, it's not. He committed blasphemy when he said, OMG. That was an act of blasphemy, but it was he was talking about worldly things. This is, it's like when we're listening to Lil Durk, he was talking about worldly things. It wasn't blasphemy. Blasphemy is essentially lying on God, one, or taking his name in vain, two. Those are.
Do you think that you have a bias because you grew up with Christianity and like all the people, although every Muslim in this chat too, they all have names like Abdul, stuff like that. Like Musa, my editor, like he grew his Muslim parents. So I would say that a lot of the reasons that people fall into the religion, that they pick their religion and they believe this is the truth, this is the truth, this is the truth, is because of what you were raised in.
Bro, I was.
It's a bias that you can't. You were, but you grew up with Christianity. Can't you admit that that's a bias?
I grew up around Christian culture, but
you didn't grow up Christian.
I grew up. No, I didn't.
What'd you grow up as?
I didn't grow up with anything. Like
you grew up in a Christian culture.
I grew up in a Christian culture. I grew up.
Musa grew up in an Islamic culture.
Christian.
People tend to follow the religion that is in their community. That if pretty much everybody who's religious, there's very few converts. Isn't that an inherent bias that you should acknowledge?
Sneeko, I grew up in a Christian household. I left it. I became atheist. I experimented with Buddhism. I did the woke spirituality thing, and I looked into Islam before becoming a Christian. I looked into it because I was like you, I thought they were just two flavors of the, you know, just one's vanilla, one's chocolate. So I looked into it. I said, okay, I already heard about the Christianity thing. Let me check out the Islam thing. Checked it out. I was like, all right, okay, interesting. And then I had, you know, I have great respect for the dedication that a lot of Muslims have for their faith. You
Mr.
know,
Mann said, Don, respectfully, the Quran sets itself apart from the Torah and the Bible because it prophesies and informs on information that we've only come to know today through scientific advancements.
I mean, the Bible is filled with prophecies that have already come true. And so I'm not saying that the Quran is the same
prophecies,
as the Bible, but I'm saying that the reason that you find so many overlapping ideologies is because it was heavily inspired by the Old and New Testament, and that is just a fact.
B said, I just wanted to say, being a Muslim, you said God doesn't associate with his creation, but Jesus is God. How does that work? Why would God become a human, which humans are full of faults?
Okay, would you like me to answer that?
Yeah.
Okay, can I read it?
I just wanted to say, being a Muslim, you said God doesn't associate with his creation.
I never said that.
But Jesus is God. How does that work? Why would God become a human, which humans are full of faults?
I never said that God doesn't associate with his creation. That's a ridiculous statement. God is in constant interaction with its creation. 1. 2, why did Jesus become human? Because a debt had to be paid.
Curtis made a really good point, and I saw this before. Like, I saw that manifestations and people's like positive affirmations, a lot of it has come from African spirituality. Curtis said Christianity has stolen the principles of African spirituality to manipulate. Black Egypt sacralized the forces of nature. Don, your ancestor is turning over in his grave studying the kamikazeogenesis.
This is just simply incorrect, because the religion that I follow, the faith that I follow, started with the first man and woman, where God was giving his instruction to the first man and woman. Whatever faith that you're talking about does not predate the first man and woman. And so that's just literally impossible. You consume content that has just misled you. That's
I didn't
what
get
the
a
devil
dollar.
came to the earth to do, was to mislead you. Think about it. You're talking about black this, white this. Like, that is just another tool of the devil. Look at how this obsession with race has divided and caused.
Well, that's the reason I grew up with Catholicism, was because white people had the Crusades and spread Christianity all throughout the world. The main reason that all of us—
Catholicism is not Christianity.
Well, whatever. That's the reason I grew up with
what
that.
I was saying. You said he makes a good point. I'm trying to answer it, and I don't get to finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, as I was saying to the African brother, right? All of this fixation on race, if you actually believe and trust in the Bible and realize that the earth is actually only just over 6,000 years ago, and we all came from the same two people, that means that we are all way more closely related than we realize. And all of this separation and, you know, race supremacy thing fades away. You know, that is a concept born out of the concept of evolution, which is the only reason why people believe in an old earth, because scientists who are devout atheists under the sect of naturalism are hell-bent on getting God out of the equation in terms of the creation of the universe. And so in order to do that, they found evolution to be one of the best tools to support this. But you cannot support evolution in a young earth. The earth has to be billions of years old. And so just look at where evolution has led. Hitler based his entire ideology off the concept of evolution. And so
yeah, that's true.
You know,
Christianity came from Constantine. Look up Constantine's vision. Christianity is also a cult influence. You can thank Aleister Crowley. Anything ending in ism is a tool of the Matrix.
I mean, you can tell yourself whatever you want, and that's fine with me. At the end of the day, you're going to die. And when you die, you will be judged. So, you know, have fun with that.
Abad said, in Islam, we believe God sent both the Torah, Bible, and Quran, but we don't believe in the same previous two because they have been changed,
just took
which we know for a
pre-workout.
fact they have.
Yeah, believe whatever you want. At the end of the day, there are 10 laws that we are all guilty of. And if you do not take the time to address the fact that you are currently charged as guilty under the law of God, you will suffer forever in damnation. That's just the end of the story. You get no points by arguing with me. Believe whatever you want. I'm just here to tell you the truth. The reason it bothers you so much is like, it's like when you put hydrogen peroxide on a wound. You can't, it's burning you to hear me tell you this truth because it's resonated with something internal and it's making you upset.
Ken Guap said, Jesus is God. How can God Almighty, who is not bound by the rules of his creation, be killed by his creations? Jesus is the Son of God.
God Almighty has no restrictions, including the... You're trying to say, how did an all-powerful, all-knowing, omniscient, omnipresent being that created the universe out of nothing, that created this universe and made man out of dust, that flooded the earth and managed to get 2 of every kind of animal into a boat, you're saying, how is it possible that this great being did another miracle? It is just another miracle. He came down in the form of human to be the ultimate perfect sacrifice because you have a debt to pay that you could never afford to pay. And so he came, his one life is worth more than the entire value of the universe because he created it. What is worth more, the potter or the pot? And so when the potter comes down to earth in the form of man and allows himself to be sacrificed. Did you know when Jesus died, he spent 3 days in hell? He didn't die and go to sleep. He didn't die and go to heaven. Jesus went to hell to pay for your sins. Hell? Yes, because it had to be, the debt had to be paid.
I did not know that.
And so he said it. I can't quote the exact scripture, but Jesus went to hell to pay, and that's what you don't understand. It is a debt that has to be paid. It's not just this, it's not punishment in the way that you're thinking of it, like God hates you and he wants you to suffer. There are rules, there are laws, and that debt had to be paid. When you kill somebody,
someone has to suffer.
So it's not has to suffer. When you kill somebody on the street, you have to go to prison. It's not about someone wanting you to suffer. That's the penalty for breaking the law.
Mr. McNasty said, Don, is war condoned by God? Can you be a soldier and still be saved?
War is not condoned by God, no.
Love is way, truth, life said, what is love? Love is the truth. Without truth, we are liars. Love is the way. Without examples, we do wrong. Love is the life. Without death by God. Jesus, I am the way, truth, and life. God is love.
Yeah, well, that's not biblical. So, you know, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of men who, you know, molest little children and say they do it under the guise of love because they love that child. Your love is subjective. God's rule, God's law is objective and perfect.
The Quran kept its original scripture since day one, and the Bible itself is a new edition every year. How are you sure the one you follow is true?
I read the King James Version, which is the most accurate.
Why is that one the most accurate?
Because it just is.
Why?
It's the closest translation to the original language that it was written in.
But it's still a translation.
I mean, I don't read Greek. I don't read Hebrew. And so I have to read it in English. And so in the same way that, you know, I have to get that knowledge somehow. And so the King James Version is proven to be a perfect, accurate translation of the original languages it was written in. Again, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you that you believe that your holy book, the Quran, is, you know, so wholesome. But here's the difference between me and you. I don't sit up on another person's stream and be triggered by the fact that if I hear someone talking about Islam, it doesn't bother me because I have a sense of security and I truly know.
What if they said the same thing what if they said that Christianity is not the way and that Christians are damned to go to hell?
I would disagree in my head, but it wouldn't bother me at all in my heart.
Okay. Anthony Baker said, so God made a copyright of the Bible? Yes, did God copyright the Bible?
Well, what do you mean? What does that mean?
God has like the perfect version of the Bible. He copyrighted it?
I don't understand. See, what God used man as a pen, right? When you write a book, who writes it? You are the pen. So men acted as God's tools for writing his word. In writing his word, he promised you that it will never be corrupted. And so either you're calling God a liar, or you believe that the God that created the universe isn't powerful enough to just make sure that this holy book is not corrupted, or you don't believe at all, which in that case, there's no point in having the conversation.
Yeah, it is a little crazy that there's 1,000+ different versions of the Bible, and that everybody follows a different one. How can you be certain that you're following the right one? They make a new edition every year.
No, so the King James version has been unchanged since it was made. What happens is that other people look. There's nothing stopping you, Sneeko, from learning Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Getting the original text as it was written unchanged, it is available. Getting the original text and then making your own translation based on your interpretation and saying, this is here is the Holy Bible Sneeko edition. Just because you went out and now put that out for sale doesn't mean the original text has been corrupted. So just because people continue to try and make their own versions of the Bible for sale, that doesn't change the original text, which you can go and purchase if you would like. And the King James version is just the purest translation from that. That's all it is.
If God can do anything, can he create a rock so heavy he can't carry?
If God can do anything, could he create a rock so heavy that he can't carry?
Yeah.
That's true.
Defining it, because a rock is a material object that is only conceptually exists in our dimension. God lives in a dimension that is unbound by time, space, matter, and energy. But in a way, he did do that by coming down to earth as a human, and he allowed, while he was in his human form, to be subjected to human limitations. So in a way, yes, he has already proven that he can do that. But because he is also God and able to perform miracles at will, if he wanted to, he would. That's why when the devil came to him when he was in the desert to tempt him, the devil said, if you wanted to right now, you could turn that rock into bread and eat, because he was hungry. But he chose not to, because he wanted to live his life as a human. All the miracles Jesus performed was never to make his life easier or to help him. All the miracles he performed were either to help other people or to show that he was God through these miracles. But Jesus came and lived under the restrictions of man, and the miracles he performed never were miracles for his convenience, because he wanted to be the true pure lamb, the true pure sacrifice on behalf of man. And to do that, he needed to live under the limitations of man. But he performed miracles so that people may see and believe.
Analyx Bad Guy said, so speak on the first council of Nicosia.
I'm not quite sure what that is. You would have to Google that.
Modern Christianity came from Martin Luther, Ulrich Zwingli, John Calvin, and Henry VIII.
If you'd like to believe that,
that's not true.
I've heard that. The Bible is the Bible, uncorrupted, untampered with.
So you strictly follow the Bible, and you believe that most Christians are deluded?
Yes.
I'm Christian and agree with Don more or less. I think the Sermon of the Mount, Matthew 5:7, is a relevant text for this conversation about Christianity. Do you know that text?
That is, I'm pretty sure, the sermon where God gave the gold, or Jesus gave the golden rule.
Kicks in 808 said he can't do the logically impossible. He is logically consistent at his knowledge itself. Silly question. It's like saying, I think he's responding to the rock question. Silly question. It's like saying, can a square, circle, tree fart? Makes no sense. Thanks, Logan. Who created hell? God?
Yeah.
Almost 7,000 here. You go. Credo says, if you've never seen God or spoken to him, how can you be sure he's real? You can pray, but you won't get an answer back.
So God has promised you that if you believe in him fully and repent of your sins and seek him, he will reveal himself to you. It's like having, you know how there are invisible spectrums of light waves, right? Like you can't see X-rays,
hey, yo, what's up, one
infrared, Bluetooth. All of these rays are passing through the air.
We're just watching a debate with Sneeko and Young Don.
Similarly,
is God real?
Is an essence of God which becomes visible to you once you attain a certain level of faith.
See, with me, I'm more of like a Buddhist, you know, because for me, I think life is suffering. You have to suffer in order to get the shit that you want. Like that's true. That's basically my truth right there. You know, you gotta work hard. You gotta break your back every now and then. You gotta make sacrifices. You gotta do all those sorts of shit in order to pursue like a passion, a dream. You know.
It's hard to explain, but
Can you
it's
give me
something
a
that
dollar?
you truly can experience as a believer. But
I
you have
really
to
want
have
a
faith,
dollar.
and that's the biggest problem.
I understand what you're saying.
Like I see you, man. I fucking see you. You're right. You're watching me. I'm atheist, but God bless. Oh shit, it's Kenneth. Hey, what's up, Kenneth Broken? Oh shit, what's up, Kenneth? Wait, were you on the stream before? Kenneth Broken. I'm atheist, but God bless. God bless, man. God bless.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. That
Like, see, I was atheist. See, the thing is too. Like, I was atheist too. Like, I didn't believe in anything. But like, see, with Buddha, the reason why Buddhism became a religion was because of his followers. His followers made it to religion. Buddha was just an average dude. Like he had it all, but like he wasn't fulfilled with like his life because he had everything. He had the latest Supreme. He had the latest food, latest whatever tech they had in his period. So like he just went out, meditated, talked to like farmers and shit, and yeah, like he realized life is suffering. You have to suffer in order to get the shit that you want.
people people don't want to commit. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If all you have to do is truly, sincerely.
Can you give me a dollar, Kenneth? It's like, no, you don't have to give me a dollar, bro.
And genuinely try, but you don't want to.
Ken Guap said, Don is belittling God's almightiness by saying he can't die for us. Under any circumstance can God die, Don? He sent his son to die for us, hence why Jesus prayed to him while he was on earth.
I never said God can't die for us. Our entire salvation is based on the death of Christ. So one, you don't listen, and two, you don't understand.
Can bugs go to heaven?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why are people more divine than bugs?
Because we are.
Hey, what's up, Sword Killer? Do more rant videos. They are hella entertaining. Oh my god, thank you so much, Sword Killer. Thank you so fucking much. I appreciate that. That got me amped, bro. I'm gonna make more for you, bro. I got you, bro. Thank you, Sword Killer. How are you doing tonight or today? It's like I'm trying to get my girlfriend to give you a buck. Hey man, you don't have to do that, man. Like I said, you don't have to give me a dollar. I mean, if you do, I'll have to do a push-up because that's the title of the stream. If I get a dollar, I'll do a push-up. I took pre-workout, so I'm gonna go off the roofs because like I think it's almost been like 30 minutes, so like I'm gonna get really hyper. But thank you so much, Sword Killer, bro. Like I appreciate that, man. Like I'm gonna do more rant videos like that. Like when I released that video, when I actually like did it, like it felt good. It felt fucking good, man. It felt good just to talk, just rant. I like my rant. I like ranting. I think that's going to be my thing. Going to do some rants about like problems with society and shit, man.
Hell wasn't hell in heaven. I don't know if God made different rules for bugs. If there's a bug,
yeah, man.
Welcome
Welcome
in the Bible, so I'm not gonna say that they can go to heaven when nothing in the Bible suggests that. What the Bible does say though is that the flesh of human and the flesh of animal is different. We are God's. God made human beings special in the image of Him.
Dwad said, if you can't prove the Bible is the word of God, then you can't take it as objective truth. The Quran has been preserved from the time it was revealed, therefore it is the objective truth.
You have zero proof to provide that the Bible has been altered in any significant way.
They make a new version all the time.
That's not the Bible. If, like I said,
that's that's the thing. Like, how do we know which one is real? Like, the King James apparently, like, that's the most like accurate one. Well, how can we know for sure?
And wrote a different version paraphrasing it. How is that changed? You need to. This is why it's important as a Christian to be discerning. This is why it's important as a Christian to be aware that there are I mean, there are many pastors and churches all around the country that tell you specifically, do not read anything but the King James Bible. You know, there's some people who recommend the NASB, which I think is a okay translation. It's not going to mislead you. But this person cannot provide any evidence. What he has done is watched a bunch of YouTube videos where Islamic evangelists have convinced him that the Bible is corrupted, that there are
I'm gonna write my own
contradictions in
Bible.
the Bible. But you know what he doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to.
And see, that's the thing, Kenneth. You can. Like I've seen people like write the Bible in like in a comedic way. Like people add comedy to Bibles. As well as there's this one book that my friend recommended to me. I forgot what it was called, but it was basically Dante's Inferno, but like in a more comedic way. You know, guy goes through the 9 circles of hell, talks to demons and shit. It's like it's basically funny. It's funny as shit.
Find any of these so-called contradictions, type it into the search bar on YouTube, and put the word.
Do it in Minecraft. You're so inspirational. Thank you so much, Kenneth Broken. What you're saying I should do my rants in Minecraft? You know that is I could do that. That way I can have like a more I guess like more recognition since like kids like Minecraft and shit. But the thing is they won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I do Minecraft Let's Plays while like ranting about like real world shit like fucking feminism and cancel culture, I don't know. So I think some kids will, but like overall, I'll think they would just watch it for the fucking Minecraft gameplay.
Word debunked after it. That's what.
Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate
he's
that.
Scared to do it because once he does that, he'll realize that the Bible
in Minecraft or rants in Minecraft will kind of work. I could see that happen. I could see that. You know, because back in the day, people would do commentary on like fucking Call of Duty and Halo. Why can't I? Why can't I? Like I uploaded one Minecraft Let's Play and that shit was terrible because like the frames were fucking dropping. I didn't know how to fucking fix the chunks. But since now I know, I think I can. I think I could do that. But for now, I'm trying to like branch out my my channel. Like for my TikTok, if you see my latest TikTok about fucking Ethan Klein, that shit almost got like 5K views, dude. 5 fucking K. If we could get 5K people to subscribe my channel, I'll be fucking monetized. And then all I have to do is just like, you know, upload whatever the fuck I want, like especially rants. And then, you know, get the watch hours and then boom. Monetize, baby.
is a perfectly contradictionless book. And so then this misconception which he's built his faith around becomes evaporated.
I agree with this question. Don, do you think it's possible that Judaism, Christianity, Islam are all devices used from God? At Judgment Day, do you think God is looking for the same underlying qualities and characteristics as well as through good works?
No, because God has said that the Bible is uncorrupted and true. And the Bible says that no one can enter the kingdom but through Jesus. The Bible says that no one can have salvation but through believing in Jesus. And the Judaism and Islam completely reject.
Okay, so all right, so I should probably make a video about this, but like I stopped believing, and you know, I was like a hardcore like Catholic person. Like I would go to church, I would go to school and shit, go to church and whatnot. And it was up until like the movie 2012. Like I don't know if y'all seen the movie 2012 about that, the world ending and shit, the fucking Mayan calendar. That movie scared the shit out of me. That movie scared the living shit out of me when I was like fucking, I forgot when the movie came out. I think like 2009 or some shit. Let me search it up real quick. Yeah, 2009. 2009. I was like 8. I was like 8 years old watching that fucking movie of like people dying and shit. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why would God do this and shit? You know, I was questioning like God and whatnot. And then, you know, I went on the computer, did a little Google search. It wasn't real. Same thing for Santa Claus. Same thing for the Tooth Fairy. Like, if you believe in science, you don't believe in God. Because with science, like, there's actual, like, numbers and shit. And then with God, like, it's an entity. He's an entity that we've never seen before. And yeah, basically like that. And so, you know, I went on this phase of, oh, everything's not real. I became an atheist. And, like, I just became, like, so nihilistic about things. Oh, what's the point? We're going to die. All this shit, you know, God doesn't care about this and all that. And then, you know, took a little bit of LSD, some mushrooms, some weed. And then I just turned to Buddhism, because with Buddhism, at least there's something like reincarnation. Like, I believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in heaven and hell. I believe, like, you become somebody. Because with all the past lives and fucking all that jazz. And so, you know, I just went on ahead and, like, started to, like, go on with Buddhism, because, you know, like I said, Buddhism was just a dude. And his followers made it into religion. I'm just following the ways of the Buddha, the Tao. That's what it's called, the Tao. The Tao is basically means the way. Like, I'm just following the Tao. You know, the yin and yang, black and white. Because said this before, life is suffering, man. Like, you have to suffer in order to get the shit that you want. Like, I truly believe that. I truly believe that in order to, like, get the shit that you want, you have to work your ass off. You have to put in the grind. It's just, yeah. And what else I was gonna say? Fucking Taoism. Yeah, it's basically, I've just been on like a philosophy phase right now. I've been reading books about philosophy and, like, Taoism. Like, there's this book called fuck, where's my book? Hang on, let me get the book. I got the book right here. Hold up. Oh shit. Story time, folks. Not really. But I have this book right here. It's called The Tao of Po. Tao of Pooh, I mean. Here it is. The Tao of Pooh. So basically this book is about, like, the way, but Winnie the Pooh style. This is what I'm saying. This is why I said before, Kenneth, you can make your own fucking Bible. Like, you can make money off this shit. Because this dude literally made the Tao of Pooh. Fucking Winnie the Pooh. And basically this book is basically like, it teaches you, you know, Taoism. Like, trying, but not really. You know, because with life, you just go with the flow, man. You just go with the fucking flow. That's what I like about Taoism. You just go with the flow. You know, like fucking water. You can either flow or crash. Be water, my friend. Be water.
Jesus as the Messiah.
Evo said, if God is all-knowing and all-loving and all-powerful, he knows before he creates someone, he knows if they're going to hell. Why create someone knowing they're going to be damned to hell? That's not free will if he creates you knowing.
If God is all-knowing and you want me to...
If God is all-knowing, all-loving, all-powerful, he knows before he creates someone. He knows if they're going to hell. Why create someone knowing they're going to be damned to hell? That's not free will if he creates you knowing.
First of all, who are you who are you, the pot, to tell the potter what to do? This is, again, this is breaking the second commandment.
But you're not answering the question.
I am answering the question.
No.
Whatever he wants, because he's God.
But why did he want to do that?
You're asking the pot why the potter made the pot.
I think it's a worthwhile question.
It's not a question that we need to answer.
If you put full faith into this person, like, then why not question, like, that's a faulty motivation?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing with Christianity. See, I'm not here to, like, trash on it. But like most people, they live in fear because like if they commit a sin, a so-called sin, they'll be scared of their fucking lives because who knows if they die the next fucking day without praying and saying, "Oh, forgive my sins, Almighty Father," and all that shit. Like with the Bible, with Christianity, it's like it's built around fear, because like if you don't do a certain thing, you're going to hell. Like like for example, suicide. If you commit suicide, you're going to hell. You're going to this. I forgot the one circle, but like you basically become a tree in hell. Become a tree in hell if you kill yourself, and then like you're forever like damned by like crows pecking your wood and shit. I don't know. I played Dante's Inferno on the fucking Xbox. That shit was fucking scary as shit, but it was cool as fuck. But yeah, you basically become a tree. And people don't want to become a tree because I guess being a tree hurts. But yeah, like with the whole Bible and the Christianity thing, it's all built around fear. Like if you don't do a certain thing, you're going to hell. If you don't, like with the Ten Commandments, like yeah, with murder and shit, yeah, like fuck that. Like no one should commit murder. Like that's fucked, dude. Same thing with rape and molesting and shit. Like fuck that, dude. Like you don't deserve a second chance if you commit those crimes. But like if we're talking about like smoking weed or like not saying your prayers like before you eat your food, like what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
There isn't a single person on this planet that needs to go to hell. Every single person on this planet has a path to salvation. But you reject God and you're mad about it. So that's one. But two, my point about you questioning God's motives is, if God is real, right? Let's humor me for a second. If God is truly real and he's the creator, how arrogant is it for you to question this being that created you for the purpose of worshiping him? Like,
see, that's the thing. I don't want to worship a God that like I have to be scared. Like I want to have like if God is real, like let me get on his wagon. If God was real, right? I don't want to like walk up to him and be like, "Oh, mighty," like start like bowing and shit. I actually want to have a genuine conversation. I actually want to roll up a blunt, smoke it with him, like have a beer. Kind of like the gods and with fucking Valhalla and shit, Vikings. I want to drink with God. I want to smoke weed with God. I want to be equal. Even though he created me and shit, I still want to have a conversation. I want to have a genuine conversation instead of like being fearful of him like evaporating in thin air or like fucking lightning struck my ass. I'll be like, "Yo, what's up, man? Like, how you doing?" All that good shit, man. Like bro talk. I want to be a bro with God. Not be like scared.
It's ridiculous. That's like okay, imagine your phone can become sentient, right? And then it just wanted to do its own thing because it felt like the parameters you set on it are unfair to it. And so you go to take a picture, but the phone don't want to open the camera app because it rather not, and it has free will. Are you going to be like, "Oh, well, maybe, I should give the phone"? No, it's like, no, I created you to do what I want when I want you to do it, and I don't care how you feel about it. That's God. And so anything else wouldn't be God if he is to bend to the wills and desires of his creation.
Why do you think other Christians are wrong? Just because we have slightly different interpretations. I think you should be a little more open to other Christian traditions.
There are wrong Christians. The Bible says that not everyone who says unto me, "Lord, Lord," shall enter into the kingdom. I'm not saying that every Christian is like that. There are plenty of Christians, but the Bible says that most people who say that they're Christian will go to hell.
Have you heard of the Council of Nicosia before?
No, I haven't.
Nicaea?
No, I haven't.
It's a council of Christian bishops convened by Athenian city of Nicaea by the Roman Emperor Constantine in AD 325.
Man, he's
not
getting a
sure
lot
what
of
you want
super
me to do with that
chats.
information.
Yeah, I'm not.
Zidane says, I don't believe in a
Getting a
Holy
shitload
Trinity. I
of super
believe God
chats.
placed us in the Holy Spirit, and Jesus is both his son and the Messiah. God is a father, and the Bible never directly states Jesus is God.
This is a simply untrue. You've never read the entire Gospel of Matthew or John.
Damn.
Because if you did that, you would come. You didn't read it and understand it, because there are several chapters in the Gospel of John that specifically point to Jesus being God. One, two. Like I've said from several times, everybody is free to believe what they want. Believe exactly what you want. I will continue to answer questions as long as you ask them, and I don't need you to believe what I believe. I already have my parachute on. When this life is over and I die and I jump out of that plane, I'm going to jump gladly knowing that I am saved. But you don't, and you want me to, because I'm telling the truth. And it bothers you because it's resonating with you somewhere in your soul, because it is the truth. And that's fine if you want to reject it. It doesn't affect my salvation either way. I'm merely doing this because this is what I've been instructed to do, and it is the most loving thing to do if I'm right.
Sheikh Mustafa said, hey brother, this discussion has referenced no verses. It seems to be purely opinion based. Can we please watch a scholarly opinion which cites actual textual evidence? No, I'm good.
I have been quoting verses all day just because I haven't been giving you the exact number and chapter.
Wait, let me see the comments. This is true friendship, being able to disagree but respect one another and not letting it get to them emotionally. I agree. Snook and Adon are the best duo. I respect both of y'all highly. This was such a good stream. It really was. This is why I kind of like want to rewatch it. Because when it comes to debate, try to find common ground. Just don't yell. Like, don't yell over each other, dude. It's not gonna do anything for you. But let's see here. What the? Dude. The suspicious rise of Andrew Tate. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of Andrew Tate hate, or like the rise, or like controversial, or the dark side of Andrew Tate. That's why I decided to make that little rant, you know, because like, what the fuck is the point of hating? Like, you could dislike, like I said, you could dislike a person, but I don't see the point of hating. I don't see the point of watching this guy's every single move. Like, instead, watch yourself, man. It's kind of weird. Don't eat pig sauce. Does anybody know, bro? This is why I don't watch. I mean, I watch TikTok here and there. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's some interesting TikToks. But like shit, like fucking pink sauce. I don't get pink sauce. It's fucking weird, bro. Confronting Jeanette McCurdy. Her unbelievable home story. You know, I actually want to.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Is there timestamps? No. Okay. Because I actually, bro, my celebrity crush was Jeanette McCurdy. Let this be down in the books. My celebrity crush was Jeanette McCurdy. Like, when I saw her in iCarly, boy, was she fucking cute. Cause I don't know, I kind of fucks with, you know, with the tomboyish vibes, like the bad girl. I fucks with that. This guy is doing a 24-hour stream. $1 equals 1 crunch. See, so how the fuck did he get like?
It's just like, yo, like,
what does he do? This is what you gotta do, ladies. This is what you gotta do, guys. You gotta like, if you want to become a streamer, you gotta observe other streamers. So like, he basically does podcasts and vlogs. Podcasts and vlogs. It's that fucking easy, guys. It's that fucking easy. Oh, he has a Supreme? Oh, yeah, I fucks with this guy. He wears Supreme. Fuck yeah. I love Supreme. But then again, I'm trying to become a minimalist since, you know, I've been buying a lot of useless shit. Like, if you see behind me, like, fuck, like that, bro. That's fucking useless. That's just Hot Wheels, bro. Like, when I made that Hot Wheels video, I just became addicted to collect Hot Wheels. And, like, I thought to myself, why the fuck do I need this? Like, yeah, it makes me happy for a while. But overall, when the fuck do I ever gonna need this? When the fuck do I ever gonna need fucking Hot Wheels? So that's when I was like, you know what? Time to sell my shit. That should be my next rant video. Becoming a minimalist. Cause for real, I'm not gonna lie. When I started selling my shit, bro, I felt so much better. I felt so much fucking better, like selling my shit. Chris Rock jokes he was slapped by this.
Expressing real remorse over. I think you can see that he's even though he's finally speaking out, he's still going through a lot here, but he addressed it squarely. He apologizes not only to Chris Rock, but to a lot of people. Well, we should say, before you start listening, it's not just all on the surface. There is stuff going on here that needs to be unpacked, and it's not all, I'm sorry.
Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior.
See, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have fucking done that. He should have just sent a DM to Chris. Nah, man. This wasn't genuine. Like, Penguin Zero made a great analysis on this, bro.
Behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize.
Like, notice how everything's like set up in the most professional way, bro. Just say I'm sorry in the DMs. Like, either make a tweet about it or just send it DMs, bro. Don't make a whole fucking video wearing this golf Tiger Woods outfit. It's weird, man. Like, you just look weird.
To Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man.
Not anymore.
This is probably irreparable. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe.
Wow. Look, he is really clearly torn apart by this whole thing. I mean, you feel it as you watch the whole thing.
As you should be.
He apologized to, by the way, he went out and he apologized to his family. He apologized to everybody else who was his fellow nominees.
Yeah, even Chris's mom, Charles, too, right?
Yeah.
Chris's mom.
But if you heard in that...
You see, like, he read a fucking... I forgot what it's called in fucking Hollywood. The projector with the words on shit. He read it. That wasn't genuine. Just be straight up, man. Like, he shouldn't have done this. What he should have done is, like, send a DM to Chris Rock. Make a tweet about it. Well, not make a tweet, but like just straight up just apologize to Chris Rock. And then make a video apologizing to the fans and then to the Oscars and all that shit. Cuz he should have started like I should have started with like, "Oh, I sent a DM to Chris Rock, you know, like sorry, all that shit. Hubba baloo." And read out the response. If he didn't respond, give him time, because obviously Chris Rock does not want to talk to you, bro. He does not want to talk to you.
Little soundbite there that he mentioned the insults and the disrespect. So It was an apology, I think, for overreacting.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. She looks like a fucking Marvel villain with this dress. And like the most saddest part, what really gets me, what really grinds my gears is the fact that she made a video stating, oh, she was laughing at her like alopecia. She was like something like, oh, I don't care if people make jokes about that shit. I'm just gonna own it. And then when Chris Rock made that joke, she got butthurt. What the fuck?
But he did make it clear that he still viewed that, which I just think it was interesting to include that in the apology about, you know, dealing with not just Chris Rock's history, but the insults and the disrespect.
I thought that was interesting, too, because there has been, you know, we've wondered, you know, we know Chris Rock made jokes about Will Smith and Jada in the past. You wondered if that had anything to do with it. And I really do think this is the first time that Will has admitted that, yeah, the jokes from the past did have an effect and it did play a role in me
And
going
it did, but I don't want to make it seem like he was excusing it. He did say squarely that he should not have done what he did. By the way, he said he's reached out to Chris Rock, and Chris Rock told him he's not ready, or Chris Rock's people said he's not ready to talk yet. By the way, based on my recon, I don't know whether this changes things, but I know at least prior to this apology, and maybe the apology does.
I mean, it's a start. To be honest, it's a start, you know. But he should have done this long ago. Like, that shit happened like 3 months, 4 months ago. God damn it, dude.
We've been told Chris has no interest in making that phone call.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, and I think that's fine. I wholeheartedly believe Will Smith is sorry. It was almost a 6-minute video. I thought he came across as very genuine. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that Chris Rock has to accept the apology. Not now.
I know this is off topic, but I really hope, I hope Amber Heard makes like a porno or some shit, bro. I really hope Amber Heard like comes back and makes a porno or some shit, because that's the only way. That's literally the only way. Mark my words. The only way Amber Heard will come back if she makes a porno. Period.
And in my mind, not ever. And he's the one here. We all have our opinions on this, but he's the one who was the victim here.
Well,
so
it's up to him. It's up to him.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you.
So as for Will's motivation, he got into it even more when he talked about, and I know we've talked about this morning, that you can interpret this different ways, but here's what he said about his image coming out of this.
Disappointing people is my central trauma. It hurts me psychologically
My trauma.
and emotionally to know.
What he said right there, that's the way of a feminist. My trauma. Newsflash, dipshit. Everyone goes through shit, man. Oh, my trauma. You know who has like actual trauma? People that like gone into war and seen fucking heads blown off and have PTSD. That's trauma right there. But then again, didn't he have I think he did have like a fucked up childhood.
I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. I am deeply remorseful.
Right.
The truest thing is...
Yeah, I'm done watching that. Ego on being a millionaire is a mindset. Keep going.
Being a millionaire is a mindset, and I want to spread that knowledge with you. I want to spread that knowledge with you, and I'm going to do that not only on the stream, but also on my creativity kit, on my course that's dropping next week. To all my TikTokers, we're about to make a lot of money. You're going to hear the haters, just block it out. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Yeah, I'm an intel. This is a multi-level marketing scheme. You just want clout? Nope, it's bigger than that. This is a battle of good and evil. And evil runs the world, chat. Evil runs the world. So you can send me a message on Instagram, and I'll try to talk to you. If I could tell if you're awake or not just based on the first message you send.
What the fuck? Oh, that shit's funny, bro. But holy shit, it's like six. It's probably 6 in the morning. I took pre-workout. I'm feeling tingly on my hands. One more video. One more video, and then I'm a hop out. Wait. I just subscribed today. It's Complicated channel. Let's watch something. Victim or the prize? Rules of modern dating. Politics matter. Rules of modern dating. 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 Jesus Christ. I mean, this is based off like dating and standards, and as well as fuck, what was the word? What's the fucking word I was looking for? Shit. Fuck. Just watch one.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman. Ooh, the woman for sure. The woman.
Of
The woman.
course.
The woman.
So if the woman is the prize, what would that make the man?
The wallet. Yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't that place the man at a lower...
Wow. Wow, that's fucked, dude. That's fucked. The fact that she just straight up, like, she had that in her head, she had that prepped. The wallet. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
value and status to the woman?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah. Yes.
So don't women typically want to date a man who's a prize and not a loser?
No, I like to be better.
So if a woman declares herself the prize, isn't that relationship destined to fail?
No.
Not necessarily. It depends on who she's dating. If she's dating a guy who, you know, puts women on a pedestal and sees them as like the end-all be-all, then that's on them. And whatever works for them, as long as they're happy, they're happy. But, you know, a guy who knows his worth, they're not going to go for that.
Well, if the woman is the prize, wouldn't that make the man a simp?
Yes, and there are simps in this world. Like, if there are high-value men and other people who respect themselves.
But do you think that women want to date a simp?
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing with our today's modern society. Like, there's a lot of fucking simps now. A lot of fucking. I was one of them. I was a simp. I was a simp for this girl back in fucking high school, who turned out to be a fucking crazy ass bitch with pronouns, and led me on. And now when I look back, she was fucking ugly. Like, my dick was talking. It was just my dick. I just wanted to get my dick wet. Boy, I had to play the game of simping, and it's not good. Like, so advice, man, just be yourself. Be the best person you can possibly be. And that's how you pull bitches. It's just confidence. You gotta have confidence. Once you have that confidence, bro, you're fucking set. You are set.
Some women do. Some women want to be alpha and a boss bitch, you know?
I mean, it depends on the male. If the male is like a beta, then he just gonna suck it up and follow behind the female. But if he's an alpha, he gonna be like, I'm not taking that.
Because I think, actually, I know I'm a prize. And so I think
Bitch, you're not a fucking prize with your SpongeBob buck teeth looking head ass. I'm about to get you with your head ass. That looking ass head ass.
a man should value me for what I am.
Look at this, bro. Let's replay that. Let's replay that.
So I think that a man should...
Look at this bitch, bro. Look at this fucking bitch thinking that she's spitting facts. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. A lot of hoes. There's a lot of hoes in this fucking country. It is easy. It's fucking easy to pull a bitch and then be gone. Be gone.
should value me for what I am.
So why do so many women go around declaring themselves the prize?
Because they have pussies. It's much harder to find a high-value man than it is an average woman. I can fuck any girl out here, but for her to find a man who has clout, status, money, influence, all that personality and whatnot, it's way harder. Who's funny, tall, 6 foot, physical specimen, it's way harder for her to find that.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Entitlement. Name of the game. Straight up.
Entitlement. They think they're unique. They think they're special. Like, bitch, the world does not revolve around you. It's like, it's sad. It's sad how, like, most of these women think they're fucking special. Like, a pussy is a pussy. I put my dick in it, I pull it out. That's it. Unless it's like a tentacle or some shit, then yeah, I guess you could call that unique, but other than that, it's a box.
Do you believe in gender equality?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How can men and women ever be equal if pussy costs more money than dick?
I honestly don't think we will ever be equal. I think that is a dream that we would love.
You guys will never be equal because us guys, we do shit better. Who the fuck built this country? Fucking guys. Like, I've never seen a woman construction worker because they expect us guys to do it, and we fucking do it. Like, y'all will never be fucking equal, and that's not a statement, it's a fact. It's literally fact. Yeah, you guys do stuff better than us, like with fucking makeup, cooking, and maintaining, organizing shit. But overall, we're better. We're faster. We're stronger. All that good shit. We can peace while standing up.
Love to have, and that's something that we can pursue and fight for, but I don't truly think that we will ever be treated the same. I don't think that's possible.
How likely will women pay for dick or make pussy free?
I don't think they will ever have to pay for dick because I feel like men just always want it, so we could just get it whenever we want, versus men can't necessarily get it whenever they want.
So then what are we fighting for?
Equal pay.
Men, we kind of just take advantage of women, you know, so it's kind of one of those things. So, like, women should love their bodies, should do what they want with their bodies. And, I mean, I guarantee you, if you walk up to more men on this strip, they are more willing to fuck you than a woman would.
Is it easier for women to sell sex than men?
I mean, men could do gay porn. That makes hella money.
You know what's sad? You know what's sad about this? You know what's sad? A man knows what a man wants. I'm not gay though, but you forget I say that.
Is it harder for a man to get the woman he wants into bed or for a woman to get the man she wants to commit?
Harder for a man to get the woman he wants in bed. Most dudes are lame. They don't have game. They're not cool. They're not funny, smart, tall, handsome, all that shit. They don't have money. That's harder for them. A woman can fuck most dudes she wants to holler at.
Woman to get the man she wants to commit, I would say.
If women think men are trash, why are they so interested in getting his commitment?
I mean,
good.
Maybe for security.
A lot of these
Oh
bitches
my
don't be
God.
like feeling like they gotta be like wife material, baby. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Even if you do what you do in the streets, baby, yeah, you do. You gotta cook, you gotta clean, you gotta do all that. You feel me? You gotta abide by your man's rules. You gotta bow down. You gotta do. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, it's a lot.
Why will women often
What the
withhold
fuck
sex
did you
when men have a
What was that? Her neck just like. What the fuck?
stronger biological need for sex than women?
That's their only way of power. That's how they can control relationships, is sex.
Should men withhold attention and resources when men are unhappy with women?
Yes.
Not all, but a lot of women will leverage sex over men, so is it fair for a man to leverage attention and resources over women?
I don't think it's fair either way. However, I do think that when it comes to sex, that it should be a consensual thing regardless. So if someone doesn't want to, then they shouldn't have to, no matter what. Either Or either shouldn't way.
feel pressured to.
Yeah.
Why do women pride themselves on manipulation
God.
as a skill when they already control what men want?
not all women have that ability. I mean, manipulation, I mean, I can do it, but like a woman, they can do about anything they want, you know? Because men are dumb enough to fucking pay for it, or men are dumb enough to do it.
Right.
Yeah, see, us guys, we tend to like hold in a lot of emotions. That's why we're so gullible. That's why we could get manipulated. Like me, like I got like fucking high school. I got led on by this fucking bitch. She led me on. Oh, she was like, oh, giving me like mixed signals. Like that's manipulation, bro. Like even though we were in a relationship, still it's kind of fucked up, man. Because us guys, we have feelings. We have feelings. Girls do not understand that. Us guys, we have feelings too. Bitch.
But just like not all women can do it, not all men can afford to pay for it or would pay for it, right? What is the best and the worst thing about being a woman?
The best and the worst thing about being a woman? Okay. The best thing about being a woman is being a woman. I think it's like being like, yeah, I'm a woman and it's incredible. And the worst thing is like having to be afraid all the time, walking around here alone or any place.
Okay, is it realistic
Then own a gun. Own a fucking gun.
to think that nobody should ever feel unsafe?
If it's realistic, I don't know, but it's like my dream.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, okay? Just because women feel afraid all the time, does that mean they really have a right to be afraid all the time?
Sure.
Well, at the same time, if a woman is attacked in public and a man is attacked in public, who is more likely to be rescued?
I don't know. I think
The woman.
I think. Sorry.
I guess you're afraid.
That's a post-trauma from my home.
Do you think men are the biggest threat to women, or are men the biggest protectors of women?
It can go either way, honestly. I mean, it's the good men out there that want to protect, but then there's also bad men that want to do terrible things.
For the person that's assaulting, there's also a good guy that's there to save.
Yeah.
But aren't most cops and soldiers men?
Yes.
What percentage of men that you encounter catcall you?
A lot.
Probably 85%.
Like, we were just touched, like, multiple times just walking.
Some guy grabbed my nose about 20 minutes ago.
It is a pretty nose, I will give you that.
Thank you. Look at it from the side.
How often do you fear for your safety when a man catcalls you?
100%.
All the time.
Now, I'm not excusing it. Why is catcalling such a big deal?
I think catcalling is such a big deal because I'm not out here dressed like this. You can give a little pan of the outfit. This is not for others' view. This is for me, and this is what I feel most comfortable in. This is not an invitation for you to come objectify me or decide that this body is meant for you. It's mine.
Okay, and that's fair. I agree with that. Now, for a lot of women who say they dress for themselves, why do you often see women walking around in uncomfortable shoes and skimpy outfits when it's freezing outside?
Because I made that money, and I'm going to spend that money on some cute heels. And I worked on this body, and I'm going to show it off.
But you look stupid, though. You look fucking stupid. Like, imagine walking in high heels. You know, the thing is, high heels were invented by men. Us guys, we invented the high heels. Because back in the day, during the fucking Renaissance or whatever, there was a lot of short dudes. A lot of short guys. So we created the high heels so we can look taller and shit. And then years came by, and then it was intended for women. Because, it evolved. Like, we evolved. And, yeah, you just look stupid. Because why the fuck would you go out with high heels in the fucking snow when you can slip and break your fucking head and crack that shit open, bro?
No, I get that, but I'm just saying if they were dressing for themselves, wouldn't they be comfortable?
Yeah. I think that me in heels looks a lot better than me in just a pair of sweatpants. I do feel better, and that is still for me. Even if it's not the most comfortable, it feels good to me.
If a woman has lots of sexy photos on her dating profile and no bio, should she be surprised if guys are only contacting her for hookups?
Oh, absolutely no. No. Definitely not.
Why not?
Because she's kind of asking for that attention.
Is she not promoting herself in the same fashion if she's out walking the streets in a slutty outfit?
No.
No.
So why would it make a difference if you're online or out in public?
Because you're posting those photos for like a specific dating app while you're walking outside. It's like how you want to dress.
I dress this way because I want to dress this way for me and not for anyone else. And also, at least here, if you're going to a club, they have dress codes, and you have to dress a certain way in order to get in, and that is why we are dressed this way.
So why can people make assumptions about you online but not in person?
I think they can make assumptions about both, but online I feel like it kind of goes for more like what you post, because you can kind of choose what you want to post and what you don't want to post. Whereas in person, I guess you can choose what you want to wear and what you don't want to wear, but I don't know.
Why do you think women can't just ignore catcalling instead of just hating on all men?
Because when we ignore catcalling, they don't stop. Like they'll just come up to us and like be more in our face and more aggressive when we do ignore them.
I don't really think there's a way to win. There's been times when I can ignore it and they back off, or there's been times when I've confronted it and they back off, or vice versa. I don't say anything, I continue to get followed. I do say something, I put myself in even more danger.
That's why you carry a gun, mace, taser, balisong, nunchakus, a bow staff. Like, you have the right to bear arms. Like, if you have this problem constantly, then I suggest you should strap yourself.
You just have to gauge the situation, and there really is no right answer to what to do.
Is every time I go out, no matter how I look, someone is being inappropriate with me, and that's when it becomes an issue, because it is inappropriate. And I don't mind, like you say, inappropriate things happen every day, like people either touching you or trying to get something from you. But when I can imagine that's why celebrities struggle being a celebrity status, because they are constantly hounded for attention, and that's how I feel when a guy whistles at me.
Right, but the fact that you bring up celebrities, right? If you ask a celebrity, if you had to give up the idea of being famous in order to never ever deal with paparazzi, would they give up the privilege of being famous?
Probably not.
Would you give up the privilege of being sexy as fuck?
Does the way that you dress attract the type of attention you want?
Not always.
Not always.
So is it fair to blame society, or is it better to just change your own behavior?
Probably, I don't know. I would say that society is the reason that a lot of the problems that we see with dating occur. However, I do think that there are ways for people to avoid them and or change their behavior accordingly.
100%. I take the steps to make myself feel safer. I carry weapons to be able to protect myself.
See, there you go. See, there you go. Fucking strap yourself. Like, I don't see why women are scared. Like, you have the right to bear arms.
Learn how to ward off that attention. I've learned how to gauge the body language of, if I yell at this man for hitting on me, is he going to become dangerous or is he going to go away? I've learned how to understand that and figure out what to do in that situation.
And one last question, which I think you just touched upon. I ask, when does blaming society end and personal responsibility begin?
Whenever you're ready to accept it. I think it's everyone's timeline. I don't think it's, I'm going to get off social media and realize that I'm the problem. I think everyone, a part of them is like, no, the world's against me. And so it's whenever you're ready to accept that.
Yeah. You know what? In Israel, women are badasses. They can beat the shit out of guys. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, maybe more American women should serve in the army, and they'll know how to defend themselves.
Maybe more men needs to like not be attacking.
Well, I think we can do both.
Maybe.
I think we can do both. I don't condone the guys who do that.
Fuck her right in the pussy!
Hey.
I can wear pants. I can wear
Fucking right in the pussy.
a top that shows most of my body. And I continue to do so because of all the women who fought for that. Women got the right to vote 102 years ago. That's it. There are women older than that on this planet who were not able to legally vote for the leadership in this country.
Fucking right in the pussy.
We do this for them. We wear this shit for them. We do what we want. We have sex with whoever we want for them, because we are still continuing to fight every single day. I am constantly hit on at my
Fight for what? Equality? You're never gonna get it.
place of employment, my professional place of employment. I am treated like a child or like a sex object every single day of my life. And I'm gonna keep on fighting to make that not fucking happen, or to make that so that I can feel safe being able to look as I do and to be as young as I am and go out and be completely safe.
Let's look at the comments. Out of this, accountability is woman's kryptonite. Facts, bro. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Like I haven't. Like, bro, I just started to like watch like Sneeko, Andrew Tate, and then some Kevin Samuels. Please ask this question to women. Have you ever worked at a job where a man works the same hours as you, in the same position with the same seniority, brings in the same amount of money to the company, but the boss decides to pay him 22% more than you? If so, why wouldn't he fire that guy, hire a woman, pay her 22% less, and get the exact same results? Ah. I wish someone would ask the same question to the women who play in the WNBA. They play less games than the men. They play at a significantly lower level than the men. The game is subsidized by the men, but they still want to be paid the same as the men. Like I said, bro, it's us guys, bro. Us guys, we built this fucking country. We built this country. That's not a statement, it's a fact. It's a fucking fact. The level of egos with these below average women is astonishing. Keep up the good work. And that's another thing with women, bro. It's ego. Like people often like it's not just women though, it's us guys too. People often forget like sometimes y'all need to like humble yourself. Humble yourself. Give yourself that self-reflection. You know, talk to yourself. It's not fucking crazy. Because I'm doing it right now. I am doing it right now. I am talking to myself. Well, not really. I don't know if you're still here, Sword Killer or Kenneth, but like fucking talk to yourself, bro. Like talk to your subconscious. Get to know yourself better. That's how you improve better as a person. It's just you gotta give yourself that self reflection, that self humbleness. Like that's how you truly like grow up. Because if you don't give yourself that self reflection, that you know, ego diffuser, you're gonna be the same. You're just gonna be the fucking same. You're never gonna improve. You're never gonna evolve as a person. You're never gonna change for the better. You're just gonna be the fucking same. It sucks. It fucking sucks. But I think that's the end for my my stream. It's been like 3 hours. I took this pre-workout about like 30 minutes ago. It's already kicked in, so I gotta do my push-ups, my sit-ups, my squats. Whoever's watching this, Sword Killer Ken's Broken, let's work out together, man. It's early in the fucking morning. Gotta go out there for get a run. You know, feel good about ourselves. You know, we're on a spiritual war. We're on a spiritual war, guys. We gotta stick together. We gotta stick together. We're in the crisis era right now. I was searching up this like Sneeko was watching this video about like how in each generation we go through like this pattern. I forgot what it's called. Fuck. Damn it. Gotta do more research about it. But like, just know we're in the crisis era. We're in the fucking crisis era. And the next generation is when we're gonna like actually like flourish. Like for the better. Cause you know, like with Sneeko and Andrew Tate, Nelk Boys, all these guys, bro, they're speaking facts. They're speaking truth. And cancel culture is trying to stop us. Like I hope, bro. Hopefully, bro. Like I'm gonna make more. Like I'm gonna make more rants of truth. Same thing on TikTok. Like if you watch my TikTok about Ethan Klein, got 5,000 views from it. 5,000. That's my first viral TikTok. Holy shit. And you know, you want to know why that Bro, let me pull it up for you. TikTok. All right. Let's see.
Got my face tattooed.
Oh,
Now
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
got my face
Shut up. Shut up.
tattooed. Now cops are at my house.
Oh my god. Alright, let me show you my TikTok. Let's see. Here it is.
I'm Ethan Klein. I scanned my fans. Y'all remember Fuqua? Yeah, I bet y'all didn't. Because I scammed you.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking beautiful, man. My first viral TikTok. This is my first viral TikTok, bro. And most of these comments are like positive. Like this is my first. Like I got haters now, and I thrive for this. I love this, because guess what? Haters make you famous, and that's about it, yo. Here's my latest one. Don't ever give up. Don't ever fucking give up on your dreams. Conquer them. Make it into reality. Manifest that shit into reality. You only have one fucking life. One fucking life. Don't waste it. Don't fucking waste it working at a job you don't fucking like. Pleasing people that you don't even fucking like. Stop being a people pleaser. Follow your fucking dreams and conquer them. Make it into a fucking reality. It is fucking possible. Stop saying it's impossible. Stop saying that shit. That only would just bring you down. You know, like, we need to wake up. Stop being a fucking robot. Stop being conformed by this shit of a society, you know? We're on a spiritual warfare here, people. Follow your fucking dreams. Don't ever give up. That's facts, man. Don't. Oh, bro, my TikTok, bro, is just gonna be nothing but facts. Like, bro, I only got like 32 followers, 615 likes, bro. We're gonna get there, man. We're gonna fucking get there. It's not an easy road. It's not gonna be easy. No one ever said this shit is gonna be easy. It's hard. It's fucking hard. But man, it's been 3 hours. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to you, Sword Killer, Kenneth Bronkin, Chucky. Thank you guys. You know, I really appreciate you, especially you, Kenneth. Like that shit made me move, man. Fuck yeah. But yeah, till then, I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful day. I'll probably go to stream after my workout, like around 12-ish, 1. But yeah, till then, peace out. I love you guys. Stay safe.